Hi, Karen. They're new. You're gonna pretend to be the BBJ? Yeah, they have the Biscoff McFlurry, but I didn't want to have ice cream. The names, like, they changed it? Why? Nubby, no, you're not blocked. Hi, Moo. Then I can't see what your guys' names are, so I have to call you by your handles. Burger King has mozzarella sticks. Yeah. I don't think the McDonald's here has ever had mozzarella sticks. You know?
Hey, Nesties. How's it going?
They're always changing, yeah. They try to be like other platforms. But they do the shorts like TikTok.
So she just got started.
The weather's kind of warm. It's 27.
Just finished saying hello to everybody.
Better than 45, right? I'm still complaining.
We're 8 minutes in. And she looks like she's eating McDonald's. Living out of the car.
Hey, oopsie daisy. Yeah, scrape.
People are trying to hold you accountable since your useless family never has. Hashtag justice for Smokey.
He remodded. You know what I mean? It's so weird.
Starting off strong, yep. That's right.
Hey, BEEZE. The handles. Hey, Mary. Sourdough bread.
Yeah, it's not on members only. She could change it
tricky
at any time. But there's probably not enough members to keep her entertained.
Did Salah remod them? Hey, Bethadone, Aussie. It had to be him because it wasn't me. Maybe he heard me say, I'm going to ask Salah. Hi, Sea Roller.
That was great.
But I'm not mad at it. You know?
So I think I know what's happening with Chantal, like for real. I think I know.
I'm okay, Bethadone.
What's going to be happening over the next few months. I do. We'll wait till some more people come in.
I'm homeless beezing, Brooke. I'm living in the car.
Clearly. Clearly you are.
I don't know what time it is where he is.
Let me just share this out.
Hi, creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme?
Is it just me or did you have a wrench? Hi, Sinja. Okay, they're getting boring. They're like never-ending fries, man.
Well, then stop eating them. That's a very clear sign that you're getting full.
Maybe with the sauce.
That's a sign you're getting full. Stop eating. You're bored with your fries?
Mmm. That's good. Okay. No. I got the pizza bites and I got for my meal. Hi, Teardrop.
Teardrop.
Lexi, hello.
Oh my God, it's Teardrop.
I'm trying the new
Teardrop. Hi. Hi, Teardrop.
Japan teriyaki burger. Like they have different international menu items now at McDonald's here. I don't like the KFC in Canada. It's greasy as hell.
Really?
Ew. Hi, normal set. Everyone I missed, if I didn't say hi to you, hello.
Hello.
Lily, hello.
Hi. You didn't say hi to us.
Gone, gone, gone. She's been gone so long. She's been gone, gone, gone so long. The roasty burger, yeah, it has bacon on it.
Hey, Abriana.
Mary Brown's has really good wedges. Hey, Susemere. Siobhan.
You turn down my fan just a
Jessica
second.
Messica. Lexi Humphrey. Thank you, Sea Roller Bites. Mark, welcome to Very Puppy Reach Me. You love Church's chicken? Hey, Blue Lace Designs. I just wanted to try the new items. One sauce goes a long way.
Okay. Nope, it's not on members only. Nope.
Hey, Rachel.
I just want to get a good amount of people in here before I give my theory.
I can't tell who some of you are because of the names are different.
We're not at,
Okay.
we're at the
Let's try the
beginning,
pièce de résistance.
beginning levels. Nope, the @ sign isn't new. It might be new for you.
Hi, Nicole.
But
Do you ever get like a hard fry? Like a dry...
Oh my god. So the nice pause, huh? So the reason the @ sign is there is to prevent people from spoofing your account. So someone can come in and like it could say, "Are you serious?" But if it doesn't have my actual YouTube, like, "Are you seriously, like whatever it is, 0, then you know that it's not me. So it's to prevent spoofing,
fry
which is great
stuck in your throat.
because people do that.
Dork burgers. Okay. I'm gonna put this garlic sauce on the teriyaki burger.
Oh, Lori, she's saying ready, set, rebees. Like if they're showing that they're a member for so many months, it's rebees. Ready, set, rebees.
Because I don't want to waste it. That would be good. Okay, here we go. It's a teriyaki chicken burger from Japan.
Ew.
Beauty beep!
Looks like a chicken breast, not a burger. Much love to you, Digital K, 33K.
Hey,
Thank
Marie.
you. Thank you very much. Eating in Shmi's car. My goodness. Yikes.
It's really good.
Yep, flown in from Japan.
Longer lives? I don't know.
Why? You don't like us anymore? You don't want to do longer live streams? It means more money for you.
Really, Nicole? Well, this is like a temporary, like,
She's literally like on her lunch break.
menu heist, they called it. And McDonald's pizza, I remember it. I'm like, I want to try the pizza bites. Look at that. It's so saucy.
So saucy. Oh my god, it's so saucy. I'm gonna have to lick my fingers.
I'm challenging myself. Hey, Trixie. To not get sauce on myself. Because
Good.
too
Yeah,
late.
that's a good challenge. That's something to work on,
Good for you,
Chantal.
Dawn.
Definitely.
Hey, Grace.
I'm trying to capture the nasty super chats to put them on the
Hey,
screen.
Margie. It's like the McCrispy chicken. Oh, idea.
Except it's teriyaki. Okay. Sounds like a sugar bomb to me.
Yeah, I have merch if you guys want to buy my merch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Robin, I'll have to do green screen. No nuggets.
You're at Costco, Suburban Hillbilly. What are you getting? A bunch of stuff?
It is good.
That's fun.
It's really good. Not spicy. So. Hey, Cleo.
Oh, yeah, Teardrop is going to show up as Stacy G38 now in the chat. See that? Because that is her YouTube handle. So they rolled this out like last year, and no one really paid attention. And it was tough trying to convey to people what it actually meant because you couldn't really see it. But here we go. Stacy G38, that's Teardrop.
Nicole, you never... What?
So people will start getting it now.
Did you contact them? If it makes you feel better.
Poor Teardrop. Can we call you Stacy now? Stacy!
I've never been paid by them yet.
You haven't been paid
It's
by
insane.
who?
I'm never doing business with them again.
Who? Teespring?
Hi, Diana.
Teespring has not paid her yet. Well, you probably have a lot of returns and complaints. So.
Hello, lady.
Yeah, see, you've always been Iron Chef Jamie to me.
Hi, Sableye. Let's go pet a moose.
They're
Laura's
just
gonna
starting
pet a
to
moose.
make it visible in chats now, your @ handle.
Nope.
And you can change your @ handle as long as it's not
nope,
already
never been
taken.
paid.
Teespring never paid her.
Hey, Shayla. My Shayla.
Okay, yeah, Liz. I recognize your picture. So Liz Lucas says, how much do I adore AYS? Let me count the ways. 1, pizza chip. 2, get out of my town. 3, white feathers. 4, tithes at the Church of Chantal. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's get you some pizza chips real quick. Thank you.
Flavor?
Pizza chips. Get out of my town.
Yeah. Thank you. You can change it.
Margie. A full moon? Jessica Mesca, they never paid you?
Teespring is months behind on paying people. Wow.
They're like, it's in the works. It's in the works.
Did you tell them to do their worst,
I know,
Chantal?
I know, Teardrop. I don't know.
Tell them to do their worst.
Is it my setting or yours?
Mrs. Peel already changed hers. There you
Peely's
go.
fine. She's with her
Susan
boss.
69 is taken. I would imagine so. It was probably taken in 2015.
What is that? Oh. Is that a vein?
Well, it's an
Yeah,
animal,
ew.
Chantal. So,
When I see a vein, I'm done.
nice, Jen.
Ew!
Oh! What's going on? Oh my god!
No veins allowed! Ew!
Jeez. I feel so unstable.
I'm weird like that. Some people are so not picky with chicken, but I honestly wish I was like that because I don't like wasting.
She said, is that a vein? And took another bite, of course. Hello, Emma.
No sugar. It's see-through. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Give me like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Why did you go live then, Chantal? Yeah, look at everyone in the chat. 10? Why did you go live? Let me see if... Okay, we're caught up. Why go live if you need 10 minutes? So she's like running to the restroom and she's going to stay in there right after she eats. Oh my God. She's got to poop. 10 minutes is a long time. All right. Well, that gives me a chance to catch up with you guys. That's awesome. Okay, we got 400 here. I'm just gonna, Kristen shared this out, so I'm hoping a few more people join so I can tell you my theory because I think I might have it. What's going on with her for the next few months. I think I have it. Possibly. Maybe not, you know. But I think I put enough like hints together that I may have figured it out. Yes. Thanks, Shelley. Yeah, hit the like button if you appreciate the stream today. I don't even think it's a conspiracy, Christy. I think it's feasible. I think it's very feasible. Okay, Lori, see you later. So yeah, tonight we will not be patrolling the actual. They had the the Minnesota representative and her husband and her dog lying in state at the Capitol building on Wednesday, but they're having the actual funeral tomorrow. So Live on Patrol will not be live tonight. However, we will be meeting tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. We will do something. What a shitty thing to do to your viewers. I mean, you know, it would be shittier if she took us in the outhouse with her. That'd be even worse. Hey, Anna Gags. That'd be worse. No, not Megan Moon tonight, no. The shooter's wife spoke? Oh. Well, the funeral's tomorrow, so... Pooping on cam. Great. Literal shit. Yep. It's giving Amber ceiling. The girls really know how to stream. You're right. They do. The Minnesota representative who was shot along with her husband, they were shot and killed a couple weeks ago. And when we do Live on Patrol, it's in Ramsey County, Minnesota. So they said that they were holding off streaming until after the funeral. You're going to tell us our theory, Fairy Nymph? Okay, what if she's getting a long-term visa to some country? He can do the same and take time for that to be approved. That is not a bad theory. Not a bad theory. Yeah, it happened a little while ago. Yeah, by a crazy guy. Yeah, he was caught, thankfully. Oh, yeah, she could be outside of her mom's place, right? Just run into the bathroom. Yep. I really want to wait till we have some more people here before I talk about it, because I haven't heard anyone say it yet. And if you want some real hot tea, okay, if you are a member, please check out the members only live stream from a couple days ago. It's like so many emails, I think it's titled. Go to about the 1 hour mark. I am telling you, so many people are missing out on this. I'm trying to clip it, but it's just, ugh, you know. Okay. The guy that Chantal calls her ex really spilled a lot of hot tea about something that happened in the past. It is well worth listening to. Nope, it's only for members. Yep, I interpreted it. Well, I did it, oh yeah, so I interpreted it live. So if you go listen to the live stream, you'll hear it live. Yep, I'm telling you, like probably about 200 people maximum saw it. Max. And it's like, the people who were left were like, oh my God, it was crazy. Well worth it. I have to keep that kind of stuff on members only because of, he likes to strike channels for any little thing. So I can't have it easily accessible. Yeah, members only live stream from a couple days ago. Available to both levels of membership. Pure gold, yes, I know, right? Jeez. I have a complaint though. Calling him the Egyptian makes him sound like a mysterious criminal when he's not that cool. You think so? I mean, because I think of my ex as the Egyptian too, so I don't think of him as a criminal. But it's all your frame of reference, you know. Yep. Need a link for the members to join. Thank you, Marlena Dietrich. That is a good idea. And if you are unable to join, you will want to make sure that you are opted in to receive a gifted membership. You make sure Nightbot is responding to us. I don't want to use other names that other channels call him. Because, you know, they want to maintain their originality, you know. So I create my own stuff over here too. Where's Nightbot? There we go.
All right.
Oh my God, Chantal.
I missed you guys.
Why'd she yell?
Sorry. I had to answer to something.
Stop.
Important.
You're obnoxious.
Let me set this up again.
You're obnoxious. Like a little kid.
Why does it fall? Like, give me a break.
Relax. So if you are unable to join, make sure that you are opted in to receive a gifted membership, and you can do that just by clicking this link that's coming up. Gamusa, Aiwa, Bezopt. And yeah, click that link and it'll make sure that you are opted in. And we've already got some members rolling in. We got Sick Girl 88. Welcome to Owlette. Welcome, Sick Girl. Welcome. I can't believe that. Are you serious? Are you serious? I was muted? I was muted. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
I need lipstick. I have no lipstick. I don't know where my red lipstick is. I think I left it in Kuwait.
What the F?
Hey, meowsers.
What the F?
That was not worth it.
All right. So, let me repeat myself. Yeah, you're gross, Chantal. Stop. Owlette. I'm sorry. Sick Girl 88 became an Owlette. Welcome. Pony Upify gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. And CIHOUATETEOTL gifted 20 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you so much.
Summer Beezin is a blast happen so fast. Yeah.
So embarrassing. It's like, I should just log off, I'm thinking. So
Thank
embarrassing.
you, meowsers.
Such an amateur. Ridiculous.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're gross. Can you just...
Bees. I
God.
want like a nice red lipstick.
Can't you just observe ladies and how they act when they have to clear their throats and
You miss Crazy Frog?
all of that?
Yeah, now you miss Crazy Frog, huh?
No, no one does. No one does. Literally no one does.
Elephant pants. I don't want to ever see those elephant pants again. Hey, Lurking. Where's the fish? I don't know if you took the fish or not. Thank you, Living Eye Roll. Crazy Frog was fun. I like seeing Salah get a kick out of it. Okay, what are we going to do? My face looks a lot smaller. Thank you. I haven't been eating much. Well, I mean, I've just been eating like...
McDonald's.
When I'm absolutely super hungry. Like, last night I had chicken. Last night I went to Kelsey's and I had chicken breast, grilled chicken breast, mashed potatoes and broccoli, which was so good, like balsamic glaze. Hey, Larry. And then I had, for lunch yesterday, I just had a 6-inch turkey. That's it, with a little bag of chips. That's all I ate.
A little bag of chips.
And today, this McDonald's crap, which, not, ugh, I don't know. I didn't really feel like eating it, but I'm like, I really want to try the new menu. I don't know why, but you're lonely.
Because that's all you have in life is food.
So, my toe is still healing. Gosh, it takes forever. I just walk on it anyways, because I don't have time to, like, just sit around and wait for my dainty little toe to heal. Get back on Ozempic, maybe. Oh, it's, you know what?
You're adulting.
It is. Almost Canada Day. Drive-through options.
Fantastic. Mika. This is hard. Michaela Brem, 4060. Welcome back to Owlette. Looks like you're renewing. Welcome
like
back.
The 4th of July. Hey, Angela. Thanks, Nicole.
Yeah.
Long weekend. Woohoo!
You guys with a bunch of letters and numbers, you might want to...
Canada Day, show us around. I don't want to go to, like, Parliament.
Change it up.
Band shell here. Like, in Cornwall, it's the band shell. Everyone goes down to the Civic Complex.
Because you're probably someone that we know, but I can't tell, you know?
87 more days. Justine's counting down till fall. Thank you, Teardrop.
Teardrop! Lee's Reptiles and
Hey,
Aquatics.
Revenge. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Lee's Reptiles and Aquatics has been an Owlette for 4 months. She's taking down the comments fast that she hates. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they all are. Stacy G38. That would be Teardrop. I'm sure they all are. Thank you, Lee's Reptiles.
Welcome, salam, Amanda. Please give me a membership. I got to use the laptop. I don't have one. Hey, Witchy, I'm okay.
No, this isn't...
What's in? I don't even have a kitchen.
The @ thing isn't something I have control over.
Time spoken. Thank you, time spoken.
Surrounded by Asses, 4113. Welcome to Owlette. Welcome back.
I'm not sure. Typo girl. September 1st, the official day of fall.
Yep, change it in your
You
settings.
too, Witchy. Right now here, it's strawberry picking season. The big orange, yeah. I'm in a forest. There's a lot of country land around here, that's for sure. I really want to go buy a lipstick and some... I need some more shampoo and conditioner, and I need a...
Hello, oh hell no. You need shampoo and conditioner? Do you really, though? Do you really? You probably could just use bar soap and get away with it at this point, right? I personally asked YouTube to do that. They did that whole change, like a year ago.
Hi. Pennington's is crazy. I was looking at a pajama set.
You were?
The pants were 45 and the shirt was 35.
That's too much. $80
No
for
wonder
PJs?
I friggin' have money issues. I used to blow like friggin' 300 every time I would go there.
That's why you shop at
No
Walmart,
way. There's no
dingbat.
way.
That's why you go to Walmart.
I detest it. Like, I loathe the idea of spending that on pajamas.
And if you can't get your size at Walmart, then maybe, sorry, but maybe work on getting into a size that Walmart does sell because you can't afford the size that you wear. DJ Dainty Beats, welcome to Owlette. Welcome or welcome back.
No. A bra? $65. 65. Yes, I'm yelling. No. 65. Take this. No idea, because they can. I deserve to look nice, but at that price, I'll be ugly. I don't care. Yeah. Hello. Hey, I can't see your guys' names because of the handles.
Yeah.
Bras are cheaper online, yeah. I haven't gotten cheese curds yet. Should we go get some? Pete wants his haircut. Yeah. He needs one. I would give him a Lord Forquad haircut if I ever did, that's for sure. Mohawk bees. Hey, Pumpy. I've lost weight. Maybe a little, because I haven't really been eating much.
She's on a diet. Hey, Diane.
I don't know, Velma. I haven't thought about it yet.
Yeah, a lot more fabric for a 6X.
I haven't even
That's
had
right.
time.
Mm-hmm. She's on a
So
cleanse.
whenever I'm settled, I'll worry about that
She's
stuff. Yeah.
detoxing. Okay, leave her alone. It's a detox.
Lane Bryant. We don't have that. I know, it's so weird. Can we roll down the hill?
She
I
literally
feel like rolling
can't.
down the hill is like a once in a lifetime thing that you need to do.
She literally can't.
USA bees. I could go to the USA.
The MS murderer? Who's the MS murderer? What's that about? Yeah, Amazon has great PJs. Yeah, Nicole, our Nicole girl, she wears polka dot satin PJs. She can definitely be a good source for pajamas, Chantal. You should ask her.
Thanks, Margie. Come to Texas? I don't think so.
I don't think so. There you go, Lizbeth. I'm gonna share my screen with you so you know where to change it if you have no idea. Because I know a lot of people will not. You may not have even ever seen this before. Chantal's going through it.
Cheese Curd Festival? What, Nicole? Buffalo, no. It's about 6 hours. Hey, Swarovski. Is it safe to be parked out alone? Yeah. With the doors closed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's not saying much of anything anyway. My goodness. All right. So you're going to go up to... All right. Where's the window? You're going to go up to your picture, okay? So you're going to go up to your picture. Sorry, one moment. All right. In the upper right-hand corner of your browser, okay, you've got your little picture up there, right? Okay. You're going to click on that, and you're going to go to YouTube Studio. And that's going to bring you to this page here. This is your YouTube Studio. Even if you don't think you have one, you do, okay? Even if you've never uploaded a video in your life, you do have this, okay? So you're in your YouTube Studio, okay? It'll start you off here on the dashboard. This is what it's going to look like. You want to go down here on the left and click on Customization. Okay, this is where you can upload a picture, your banner across the top, and this is where you change your @handle. So choose your unique handle by adding letters and numbers. You can change your handle back within 14 days. Handles can be changed twice every 14 days. So you want to do @ and then whatever you want your name to look like in the chat now. That's all you got to do, and then hit publish up at the top. And that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all it is.
Come to Vancouver. Should I get Temu teeth? You know those clip-ons?
Why don't you go to a dentist?
I have thick skin. Thank you, Mark. I think so. Takes time to develop, but you know.
Yeah. How does one block words?
Come to Texas. We have 3 seasons. The chattering teeth. The toothpaste tablets. I don't like those. I need to get some. I've been using them. I don't want to waste, but they're awful.
Scar.
You know, Lush has those too, toothy tabs, but they're better at Lush. We get the crunch it.
Scar, you don't have
I need to get real toothpaste.
you don't have like your blocked words or blocked usernames set up? That's in your studio also.
I wouldn't let you.
You should do that ASAP. ASAP.
Oh, hi there, Beezer Bell. Chiclet teeth.
It would be in your settings right here. Click on
As a
settings.
child, I wanted to be a singer and an actress and
Yeah.
an entertainer.
An entertainer.
Maybe I'll go to the dentist.
Well, you haven't
It's
entertained
expensive.
anyone yet, though. So...
Priorities.
She blocked the word smoky.
Priorities.
Wow. You're a weak bitch, Chantal. You are a weak bitch. Yeah, go to settings and then community moderation.
Block those.
And you can add all the blocked words.
Can't eat those.
You'll want to block links also. Yeah, nice to meet all of you by your @signs today. Yes, Iron Chef.
I'm trying to think.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Hello from Kuwait. Hello. Yeah, maybe I should roll down my windows, eh?
Okay. Hope Tracy is okay. Not seen her here for a few days. Yeah. She's working her way over to my channel. Don't worry about it.
The sun is making me close my eyes.
God, Chantal.
Yeah, I'm okay and safe right now. Mashallah.
You think you got through to Tracy? You think so?
Yeah, I have ads on my live stream now. Gotta earn $1 to make it holla. I forgot that it was on the car because it's so quiet. Sunglasses and nice red lipstick. No outhouse. Outhouse bees? What kind of entertainment was I providing you guys with?
What are you...
To the point where you look forward to driving to an outhouse.
What are you providing us with now?
Like, this is sad and pathetic.
Oh,
really.
yeah, Tracy might be at dialysis. It's Friday, yeah. Dialysis for people is usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, yeah, she might be here.
It's too hot. I need
True.
to idle
That's a
with the AC
good
on.
point, Mrs. Jones.
Let's drive around. I'm probably gonna get out of here anyways. It's not my mom's car.
Okay.
My mom needs her car.
I'm sure she does.
So.
Whose car are you using? No, it's not a setting
Plane. Where am I going?
that
Hey,
I have.
Jacinta?
I have nothing to do with the @signs. You can see it in Chantal's chat, too.
Boy.
I have nothing to do with that. They might have just flipped a switch
come
like
there.
an hour ago. Because I didn't see it earlier
go
either.
what?
Hey, Shellcat. Thank you for being an Owlette for 12
Poetic
months.
justice.
Please spill your tea. AYS.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
really hot.
All right, good. Yeah, we got 700 people. That's a
How
good
did I
amount.
survive Kuwait's weather? When I'm
Because
hot here.
you were in the apartment 24/7. Do we really have to? I mean, really? Do we really have to? Okay, here is what I think. Okay, let me just. Okay, here's my theory. And it's based in, I think it's based, I think it's pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm going to take her off the screen for a minute. We will catch up with her, of course. Don't you worry about that. We won't miss a word that Chantal says, because she's a very important person with very important things to say. And we hang on every word, don't we? Yes, okay. Okay, my theory. Is. Okay, my theory. So, like if you know, like when people say, oh, it's around this timestamp, you can like scroll through the live stream and you'll see this on the stream and you'll know like, oh, okay, this is when it starts. All right. No, it's not a presentation. Okay. So Chantal was in Pete's chat last night. Sir Austin, I already told you about this. Chantal was in Pete's chat last night. He was playing a game called Date Everything. He was just playing a game, okay? And she was in... What is everyone laughing for? And she was in the chat, okay? She was in the chat. And she wasn't really saying that much, okay? But Pete's had a different background. So people were like, where are you, Pete's? And Pete said, I'm at my mother's house. Okay. And people just let him play his game, dating the bed, dating a chair. Oh, you know, it's a game. I don't know, whatever. And then later on, someone asked him, so are you going to address your background? And someone said, and Pete said, I'm at my mother's for about a month. I'm at my mom's for a month. And his mom took a flight someplace, like to Scotland or something. He's cat sitting? Okay. I believe, possibly, okay, that maybe he's at the end of his lease at the other place. Maybe it ends like in July, like at the end of June or July or whatever. He's spending a month at his mom's and cat sitting, whatever. And then he and Chantal are going to get an apartment together on August 1st. Thoughts? Thoughts? That's what you were thinking too, Aisha? Yeah. I don't think that she's staying with he and his mother. I don't think even his mother would allow that. But I think that he's there and they're going to get an apartment together. That's what I think. That's the theory. The end. Was it? I hope it was worth the wait. Thank you.
Go on tour?
We'll see. We'll see. But she was in there like, hi, P. Hi, P. No, she's not allowed to do that as a Muslim woman. No, she is not. No. And what will happen with Salah? I think he's going to be phased out as a character.
Humid. Hello from Arkansas. Hi, Donna.
I think his character will be phased out.
Yeah,
and we'll just hear less and less of him.
Nothing surprises me anymore, though, so...
And he'll be busy all the time,
Hey,
sleeping.
Carolina.
And then after a while, we'll just stop asking.
You know, I have to be more careful, do what I gotta do.
Then
So if that means boring, like, I can't really...
in a couple of months,
BEEZE, you know?
we'll get the truth.
So, I mean, don't complain if my BEEZing is boring.
No, we're going to complain because it's you. It doesn't matter what you're
Boring
doing.
bees.
It's you that's boring.
Angel, hello.
That is such an excuse. You
My
were
eyes.
boring in Kuwait. You're boring here. You do nothing.
I'm
You
not
go
going to the
nowhere.
United States right now.
You hate this gamusa, Grandpa Joe?
I need you to sound more excited.
You hate this gamusa deeply.
Potato face.
Thanks for being an owlette for a month, Grandpa Joe. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Anyway, I don't know.
Hiya gamusa, sah.
I would take you guys shopping, but I can't even do that because people call the stores that I go into. So, like...
Really? People call the
What can we do?
stores?
we can't do anything.
No, no.
So-
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. She's so lazy. She can't even take a minute to sit back and use her brain to say, how am I going to continue on with my channel in a way that keeps people engaged? You have to do that. You can't just like rest on your laurels and expect people to still show up for your bitch sessions at lunchtime every day. I mean, that's going to get old pretty fast. What you need to do, Chantal, is vlog. You need to go to these places, record, not be live. Then you don't have to worry about copyrighted music and all that nonsense. Go in, try on some clothes, take a video of yourself in the fitting room. Here's an outfit. What do you guys think? You know, stop, record again, stop, record. Don't film yourself driving any place. And then you get home and you edit it together into a vlog. It's really that simple. That's all you have to do. This, like, it's not my fault I'm so boring. No, it is your fault. It is your fault, Chantal. You've been boring. You were boring in Kuwait. You kept saying you were going to take us to all these fancy malls. You never did. I did stuff on my, when I had my channel, when I was on camera, I did stuff that I wouldn't have done on my own just to do. It was things that I knew that my viewers wanted to see, or things that I thought that they might want to see. That's what you do when you have a channel. It's for your viewers. It's not a personal diary. You're doing it for your viewers. You're going to sometimes do stuff that you would rather not, just because you know people would like it. But she's so selfish and self-centered. Oh, look, Teardrop, she changed her name. Teardrop 1970. You're really going to put your year of birth in there, Teardrop? I'm telling you. So, yeah, I don't want to hear it anymore.
You know.
It's not my fault I'm boring. It is. It is.
It never gets humid there? Oh, you're lucky. Lake Placid. Isn't that in the States?
We shouldn't call her
bodyguards?
We shouldn't call her a creator
Yeah.
because there's no creativity happening. You're right. Thank you, Grandpa Joe. People in Egypt
Nope,
used to
it
say that
happens.
too, that I have a cute
not
Egyptian
paranoid.
accent.
If I go into a store, I went grocery shopping For all you
That's
guys,
funny.
people call the store. It happens.
So vlog.
So,
Stop being a lazy ass. Doing the minimum. Not
they called
not
Pennington's before. They
even.
called McDonald's. They've called, yeah. So I'm not chancing it because
You're
it's
not
happened before.
even doing the
People will start
minimum.
looking up. I did my live stream one time I was in Canada around Cornwall. Somebody literally drove down to Cornwall to ask if I was shopping there. Like, people are nuts. I have to be really, really careful. Yeah, the store did, yeah. No, it's even if they don't kick you out, it's the fact that people are harassing the store. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
No, when I'm 2358H, when I'm speaking Arabic, they're saying that my Egyptian accent in Arabic is cute.
Yeah.
I'm an American. I speak American English.
So, what do they think the store is going to do anyway? I don't really think they think.
I mean, if you want, I could speak the Egyptian.
Hey, Tammy.
No.
Yeah.
No, get to know? Yeah?
I'm trying to think of what I need to get.
Hey, Pax Selecta, Foodie and Pete's should do a road
Hey,
trip,
Crystal.
BEEZE. Yes, why not? Why not? Absolutely. It sounds French.
Yeah, they're going to start looking up the, biological species of the plant life around me.
La,
Right.
la,
What kind of,
la,
insect
la,
activity is present in her live streams? Let's go find out.
la, la. He's still learning English. Give him a break. The Egyptian is new to the English
Yeah, I need
language.
toothpaste, I need,
Give him some time. Okay? Everyone's new at everything.
what else? Red lipstick.
Busy Bones meeting? Okay, Magwencia. See you later. Oh, they called the store because it was during COVID and she wasn't wearing a mask.
Foodie Beauty is there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, she was a super spreader in Canada. Definitely. She was a super spreader.
Yeah. Along the water? It's lagging?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shampoo and conditioner. Maybe
It's funny how you actually use English more than Arabic in your daily life. Really? Where do you live now? Are you in this, what country are you in now?
Decipher where you are. It's insane. I would look cute working in a store. Hey, Italian. Zooming in on the glasses. Yes, for sure they're going to. Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Oh yeah, zooming in on her glasses to see
Right.
the reflection. Yeah.
Oh, I see this place. I see this place. Like, so what?
There is something
People
there,
go out
but
and they go to stores.
I don't care.
I know. It's really sad.
Doesn't matter to me where she is. You live in oh, that's right. You told me that. You're in Dubai, right? That's right. That's right. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes, I did, Brandon. I did reveal. Yes. If you go back, I took her off the screen
Anyways,
and I put my theory up on the screen, just me and the owl, and
it's the food. If it's not, it makes you feel sluggish.
so
when
you
it's
can
not
find it easily.
healthy.
Hello, Darkest Coven.
I love cantaloupe. Yeah. I
You
like
do?
melons.
Oh yeah, I have a watermelon still.
Have a treat is not a wash. I wish she could give you the world with no haters. Aw, thank you, Jacinta.
She's low, huh?
You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I like honeydew, yeah. Hey, Happy Moon. Oh, I'll say hi to your daughter.
That's not a bad theory, Brandon. It's not a bad theory.
Go in disguise. I want to get one of those, like, nose and mustache.
Pete and
Such a
Chantal,
downgraded
July
thing. I'm so
1st
sorry.
lease.
That's okay.
I think
I'll figure something out.
August 1st. But yeah. I think they're going to be roommates. I think she's desperate. And, Salah's gone. So
Watermelon, yeah, good on hot days, right?
even if he is around, I don't think she's going to care enough. She needs a place to live.
Thank you.
I know, Linda. She's
I don't know what to do.
unbelievably boring.
I'm really sluggish.
You're sluggish.
Anyways,
Oh, that's it, huh? Not even an hour.
hey, October girl.
Yep, she's getting
I guess I'll
off.
go for now, but I'll see you guys later.
No, you won't.
I'll come back after. I don't
No,
know.
you
I have
won't.
some things to do.
You said that for the
And
last
hopefully
2
I can come
days,
back
and you
with it.
haven't. So,
Hey, Tammy. Bye, guys. Love you guys.
Okay. Not even an hour. Wow. Let's see the beginning real quick.
Sorry for the close-up.
Yeah, jump scare.
I'll put this here like this. Or maybe like this.
And then I'll show you what I saw on Pete's channel so you can see if you agree that
How did I do it
might be
last
what's
time?
happening.
I don't remember. Hold on, guys. Such a pain in the ass.
You're so professional live streamer. Professional live streamer.
Darn! How did I do it yesterday? Like this? I don't even remember. Don't know. Oh my gosh. I hate this BS. I really don't remember how I did it yesterday. Like, oh, there we go. Yes.
Face of America YT is thanking whoever got them a membership.
Yeah, I drove in the forest. Yep. Get away from you crazy people. So, hi guys.
Oh yeah, we have a couple of Dubai folks. Mm-hmm.
I know it's bad for the environment, but whatever.
I think our phone
I'm
is
letting my
flipped.
car run because I'm hot. Hi everyone. So, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but I want to try these at least once. McDonald's has a new menu, and it looks really intriguing, so hello guys. That's what I'm trying today, the new menu items. Fries are fries.
Really dastardly deeds. You think so? The whole thing with Smokey was a scam for money. That was Pete's mom's cat. Oh, people last night were asking Pete's to show the cat on camera. That must have been why. Let's skip her. Let's just go over to Pete's. She's so, like, dull. Let's go over there. Can probably get more out of that than watching her pound French fries. Yeah, I listened to almost his entire stream. I was gardening. I just had him in my ear. He was talking about dating a bed and a chair. Some game he's playing. I don't know. All right. Here's Pete's. And she's in the chat. She is in the chat. So... He does take a minute to get his audio together. Let's speed him way up. At 1.5, he'll probably sound normal. Oops. Date everything.
Let's hope it
Is
does
the game.
actually work here. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Red Room. Hey, Comic Brook. Yes, I am currently at my mom's place.
Currently at my mom's place.
Hey, Jerry. Seems like when I'm not actually on that the specific window, that it sort of doesn't move, basically. And I'm not sure there's any audio on it either. Hey, Color Purple. Hey, Foodie. By the way,
Hey, Foodie.
am I audible?
Here she is.
Let's just make sure. Can I be heard?
Sound check 1 2 1 2. Nice setup, P. Hi, everyone. Yep.
Yeah? Okay, good. Not only audible, you're adorable. Thanks, Comic Brook.
That squirrely, she could be driving Pete's mom's car because she's not using it. She's in Scotland. Yeah. Pete's mom's apartment has central air. He said my mom got a window air conditioner. He had to turn it off because it was blowing too loud.
Now let's move me down here just for now.
Some people put an AC, if they're on the second floor, they'll put a window
Yep,
air
my weekly sody.
conditioner in the window. But I don't know. Pizza's the kind of guy who would let Foodie drive him
Pizza
his
place.
mom's car. Definitely. Of course he would. Oh, yeah.
Luxury drinks, no more tap water. I mean, like, it's because it's streaming night. Data tree, I think. There's some good looking trees out there. Hey, Buttercup. The one problem with this place is, this is a comfy couch, but it's pretty far back.
I have nothing to do with
So
the at
it's,
sign. It's not me. It's everybody.
what are your least favorite words?
Look at Pizza's chat. It's all at signs. Foodie the beauty.
Favorite t-shirt first? Night Moms?
Hello, Neve.
Yeah, just because, give me a rundown. We're dating a whole bunch of inanimate objects.
Oh, Chantal gave the AC to Pizza's
the,
mom.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
The premise is we're dating
possible.
lots and lots of inanimate objects.
She didn't have anything to do with it. She didn't, like, know what to do with it. You can date the toaster in this game, Chantal says.
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be...
And there's only 285 views on this. So you guys are getting that theory.
I want to test something.
You guys are
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be audio.
putting
just
together
going
the theory
to,
yourselves right now. Only 300 people know it.
Reload it, see
And
if
now
I
us.
get any audio on
Maybe
it.
that's her way to pay for the stay? With the AC?
But I feel like there's probably supposed to be audio. I haven't made dinner yet.
Team 17.
Okay, did you hear where it said...
Sassy Chap Games.
Alright, was that audible?
Let's see if I can make that bigger.
Where it said Team 17. Hi, Dreams. And then it said Sassy Chat Games.
Egyptian is a dialect, not a language.
Okay. And the volume was good on it? Volume's fine? Because for some reason it's not going to my headphones.
What if she is driving Pizza's mom's car? What if? Oh, okay,
It's better
Saber
than my
Nation.
headphones,
All right. Towards the beginning of the stream, I showed everyone how to change your @sign name if you want to. You have to go to your YouTube studio, and you do have one, even if you think you don't.
People watching the game now? Oh, right,
No,
yeah.
she's not a mod. Nope. Nope, she just has her check mark. She's a member.
Yeah, that's going to be the air conditioner. Give me a second, I'm going to turn it off.
The air conditioner.
Yeah, my mom got an air conditioner. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think my mom knitted it. And I've had it since I was a kid.
Oh. Oh,
Or,
the
like, she's had it since I was a kid.
blanket behind
I
him.
wonder what's cool today. Yeah, maybe, actually. Give me a second.
That's okay, Pete. Take your time.
Just gonna...
You just take your time. We'll be here. My mom got an air conditioner, as
Yeah, my
in
favorite.
recently, says Sir Austin.
I don't want to risk breaking the window, frankly.
You thought it was a generational AC unit? That's funny.
Much better. Oh, and it's just, it's like, it's off and on. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's quiet.
Oh, Chantal likes it. It's like a white noise. Open window. It's cool today. Do you still have your blankie? Dating the toilet? Pretty much, right? Spends a lot of time with them.
I think since the game doesn't seem to want to go to my headphones, I think I'm just not gonna bother with them for tonight.
Both Foodie and Pete's are useless humans. They deserve each other as long as they both stay away from any animals. I agree, Tina T. I'm
Yes,
fine
not
with
too bad
them. Yeah,
Hi, Blanky.
they complement each other well.
Hey, normal. I do have it.
Just
I do
no
still have my old
animals.
childhood Blanky. Sitting in a closet at home, actually. And yes, I would absolutely be down for a free haircut.
Chantal's gonna give him a haircut. User FS7LR4YP7X said, Foodie, can you give P a haircut?
When it was quiet, sure, but as soon as it got loud, it was like, yeah, that's
I guess that's Buttercup. Buttercup, haha, I probably could. P, the AC was a nice noise. Can I give you bangs? Yes, give him bangs.
There is no evidence that Chester A. Arthur played chess.
Okay.
Oh, there's sales. There we go. Now it's going to my, Hey, Uncle Buck. Alright, now it might be a bit loud.
Who's James? Yeah, it is loud. Yeah, he's playing a game that simulates dating, but it's inanimate objects. I listened to him playing it.
I don't know about you, but this is a comfortable volume for me.
He seemed to really enjoy it. He's in a very good mood. He is in a good mood. Which also tells me something might be in the works, you know?
Yeah, Gabriel, that background music was definitely a lot louder, or that music that kicked in, a lot louder than I was expecting.
She used to call him P in the villa when the food would arrive, and she'd go P to go downstairs to get the food.
So, is this volume good for everybody?
You said brand new idea? What's a brand new idea?
Turned in the SFX too.
What, my theory? I didn't say it was brand new. It's just what I think. And I'm giving specific dates. Tracy TX MAGA? P, there's an intruder!
Wonder if might be better with controller. I did bring my controller if it ends up making more sense for me. So, all right.
Okay, Shart, you can take credit for it. How about that? You can take credit. It was Shart OG's idea that they're going to move in together.
Yeah, so like I turned down the master volume to 5, music volume down to 1, which is the lowest it gets. Voiceover, hopefully the voiceover volume.
Okay.
Because I mean, the voiceovers are important. We need to hear the characters, so
I hope you have a
voiceover
better
volume
day.
I will keep at max. All right, let's get into it. What the hell?
He is an entertaining streamer.
All right. You know what? That's weird. How did they have my actual... How did they have my fucking name?
From Steam, I guess, right?
Like, that was so fucking weird. My name isn't a secret, so I'm not like, oh no,
Common
my name
sense
was
that they're
shown.
going to move in together.
But like,
But I'm saying in this stream here, I mean, yeah, them moving in together is not a novel idea, obviously. But I'm saying in this stream from last night, he says that he's at his mom's for 1 month. He is cat sitting while his mom goes to Scotland. And I believe that maybe his lease is up at his other place. And once the month of July is over, they will move in together as of August 1st. That is my theory. Specific dates.
how? That was so like They must have grabbed it from Steam. They must have grabbed my name from Steam.
Oh, he chose she, her for his pronoun. Maybe Chantel's staying at his mom's house
Yep.
with him right now. It's possible.
Fuck it.
It's possible.
City of resident. Employ me. Yes.
You don't think he
The
has
email
a lease?
address is clearly fake, and you can't change it. So you can change your name, your pronouns, and your city of residence. Sentient came once a day.
Yeah,
Could
Pizza's
be.
trans. Yep.
Huh, you know? Employ... Maybe I should set up that... Maybe I should use that as an email address? I'm gonna be honest.
Plan
That
B.
might actually be a good
Plan
email
B.
address.
Yes. Or Plan P.
Just... employ me.
Plan P.
Whoops. Check this box. Required to show you are committed to jump through hoops when asked. You bastards. They actually have you click a box just to show that you're willing to check the box. These jackasses.
Oh yeah, you have
What, your
creepy
ship history made
vibes
anyone
from
just-
Pete's for a reason.
I mean,
You're getting those vibes for a reason.
Valdivian approved. Wicker has the properties of being light yet sturdy, meaning that it's suited for things that will be moved a great deal, like patio furniture and clothes zippers.
Congratulations! Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a
Your
remote
degree
job
in
at
customer
Valdivian,
service.
one of
Hurrah!
the foremost mega corporations of our times.
I wish.
Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate
Mechanics.
goals. But for now,
Funny.
it's time to get to work.
Plan P.
Let's see. Alright, so actually the voice overhauling was a little bit...
Date everything. Date everything.
That might actually be better for the voice overhauling. This chord? Nah, not able to type anything. It's not...
Yeah, Tejoncita says I used to like Pete's when he was one of the few people that tried to say my name, and he obviously has some good heart, but he's absolutely toxic when Chantal is around. Let it go, dude. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have a good influence or effect on anybody.
Not able to do anything in Discord just
You're
yet.
right. My vlog videos on this channel? No, they are not. They're not on any channel. I had to take them down. And I had 400,000 views on one of them. It's privated. It's privated because it would have given away my location.
Alright, honestly, I might be more comfortable using my,
Valdivianites, happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however,
Yeah.
is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. Please join me in giving her a warm welcome
Pete's
to our
cord.
team. Out of the 30th job
Well, look, Pete's finally had to make a Discord, and Chantal's calling it Pete's Cord. He has a Discord now? Oh, boy.
applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors.
Hurrah!
You're joining us at a very exciting time.
He's
we're all
happy.
rooting for
Look
your
at-
success.
he's such a-
I do
he's
take
a-
pride in my
Says
spelling.
On the plaque
He's in a
above our
good mood.
daycare center, Valdivian, our
She's in the
business is
chat.
family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene
Yeah.
Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Yeah, that's typical. Give me a moment, I'm getting my, controller. I just need to get a controller just because,
Okay, Pete.
I think it'll be a little bit
Take your
easier
time.
for playing.
Take your time. She says, don't sweat it. Okay.
Got it. By the way, sorry about the poor lighting. There's not much I can really do to improve the lighting situation. So for the next month,
The next
the
month.
light on my streams is going to be less than ideal.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
Yeah, does Salah know that she's in a man's chat? A man that she has slept with in the past? Uh-oh.
Thanks, Tommy.
Look at Chantal talking about food in here.
You are so welcome. I'm Tom, your
McDonald's has pizza bites. Weird. She says, oh, and Sonic has pickle stuff right now. She's talking about food in the chat. My gosh, that's an obsession. No Buttercup, they look like small panzerottis. I don't know what that is.
should be proud.
Food. Ah, Dastardly Deed says this is why she's trying to make people think she's living in her car, pretending she's using toothpaste tablets, wearing old clothes. She doesn't want people to know she is at his mom's. Including, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, does Salah know she's about to possibly cohabitate with another man? I don't think Salah is aware of, and I think Salah's long gone. I really do. I think he's donezo. He's been gone, I think. I don't think we have to worry about Salah getting upset about this, personally. But yeah, she was very chatty.
Yeah,
She said that she has not been paid from Teespring yet.
Corporate buzzwords. Ugh.
Maybe it's Pete who logged in the other day as Salah. Could be. I don't know if he would do that.
By the way, I like the perk points.
I feel like he'd be very uncomfortable.
1,000 perk points to get a pen, 5,000 for a mug, 8,000 for a keychain, 10,000 for a large mug, 75,000 for retirement. Also, not available to remote workers. Of course.
Can you date food in the game? Does anyone know? That would be great for Chantal. Oh
Anyway,
my god.
sure.
Customers deserve success.
She'd be addicted
and in
to
a
it.
strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ.
Dating
I'll
a
let you
donut?
get to it.
Hey, you there? Oh god, don't start. I know you
Oh,
must be
Sultan
bored.
Pete's Gaming. Yes.
There she is, world's best friend. Any advice for my first... In this game, your customer
You can
service
date the
person?
fridge.
Yeah, hey, Bambi.
There
Yep.
you go.
Yep. Yeah, in this job, or in this game, I play a customer service... Oh, God. I didn't realize that this job, that this game would be...
So true to
Like-
life.
Can we date the manager?
You can date the
I hope
microwave.
not.
His name is Nuke.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, that this game would have me playing fucking customer service agent. Any advice for my first day?
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember,
Yep.
I might have set you up for this job, but you got it because you deserve it.
That's a
You
good
literally have a degree in
question,
customer-
Saban Nation. Thank you for changing your name. Does anyone know if his mom has a no Chantal rule for her house? Does anyone know that? Am I going to get this game? No. No, I don't have time for games. Oh my god. No, I don't have any games. I don't have time for any of that stuff. Must be weird in the UK we don't have this. We're not that desperate. His mom loves Chantal? Can you imagine calling in somewhere and Pete's as the customer service representative that you get on the phone? That'd be great. Oh, no problem, Saban Nation. Yeah. Hey, Hippieista. Nice to see you. If she didn't have a rule before, she will after the month is over, Megan 8? Probably.
For service.
I wonder if she even knows if she is there.
BFA and customer service, baby!
That's right. Oh geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
You got this, Pete.
Sam seems nice. I like Sam. See, she
You
seems
have
nice.
new tasks.
I have a broken sewing machine.
Okay.
So what? I like the so what. Also, want to go on a date with me?
So yeah, he really right, right, Sir Austin. This is the happiest I've ever seen him. Honestly, something is up, right? Right? He's like beaming. He's beaming, and he's like he's a customer service rep in the game, and he's like happy about it. He's like, oh, how should I answer this? Ha ha ha. Yeah, there's something up. Agreed.
Anyway, what seems to be the problem?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
Me too. I imagine Pete slamming his headset and screaming
I'm sorry
after
to hear
each
that.
customer interaction. Yes.
Can I get a refund, though?
Pete's mom adores Chantal?
Sure,
really?
I don't see why not.
Really?
This ticket has been closed.
Yeah, I haven't seen him this cheerful.
Man, I am
in
killing this job.
maybe ever.
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry
Pete's is a
about it.
brony,
Is there a
right?
manager I can speak to?
Do you want to go on a date?
Why
Please,
does
wait
he
as I
like
transfer you to my
Chantal so
manager.
much?
Oh, if only it was actually that easy.
They knew each other in high school.
Hi, Purple. I'm sorry to hear
Damn
that.
right you're sorry. Sorry looking.
Hey,
Chantal might be, she might be done chatting. Brandon is in your garbage says, I think a plan has fallen in his lap and he's happy about the future for some reason. He's pretty happy. We will soon get a breakup or love something set it free video and the Beezers will be sending in the money, then Villa 2.0. That doesn't sound too far off. He's a brony and she's a phony. That's a good one, Cassandra. That's a good one. He's a brony, she's a phony. I love that. They could have a podcast.
we'll be issuing a refund shortly.
They could start a podcast together, brony and phony.
A refund? How dare you?
That would be great. What a great name. They should do a pod. Imagine.
Man, I wish it was that. I wish you could just do that. Just like, all right, here's
That would
your
be
money, go away.
successful. A podcast, brony and phony. Because they're both on the same mental wavelength deficient, Lisbeth. Right.
Why would you even buy an inflatable couch?
After all these years, they're still good friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain how it popped?
Yeah. In case you don't know, Puff the Magic Dragon is telling the story. That's why James, his nickname is Pete's. She called him Pizza Face when his face was full of acne.
Were you using this couch?
So that's why she calls him Pete's now. And it's like, not very nice. Reminding him of when he was younger with acne. Yeah. That's Chantal for you, though. You know, any little chance to put someone down or make someone like lower than her is what she sees.
I love that she's pronouncing the typos. Just doing customer service, making Discord accounts. This game's my... It is! This... Let's get the kitchen yet. This game is, like... Yeah. This is everything I don't want to do. I'm sorry to hear about your loss.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity.
El Welly says another reactor compared their relationship to an anglerfish. The female absorbs the male, only the testicles remain. Wow, that's a good one. Interesting. An anglerfish. Was that pulpy? That sounds like a pulpy type of thing. Thank you, El Welly.
Is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this
Interesting
company.
observation
He's firing us.
Of course, the
indeed.
quality
Yes.
departments, sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and of course, human resources.
He's about to get
If
laid
your
off in the
department
job.
has been
He
affected
actually
by-
gets fired in the job because AI took over.
Like... Ah, you're loving this? Okay. Yeah, now the fucking AI shit in there. This type of science is above my current Valdivian level. Are you a supervillain? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to ask if he's a super... But now, what should it do normally?
Well, normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
Canada Moving Day is coming. You know that we'll have to open up
This
some
type of science is
two-bedroom
above my current...
places.
Yeah, now it's above my current Valdivian level.
Meaning?
I don't know anything about
Please
that.
wait as I transfer you to my manager.
When is moving day? You know, that will have to open up some two-bedroom places. Maybe the busy stuff she has to do is looking at places with Pete's. That is what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like August 1st, they're going to move in someplace together. July 1st is moving day? Oh! How interesting. It's like for everybody? Like your lease ends June 30th, no matter, like... Interesting. That is interesting. How do you rent a U-Haul, though, if it's moving day for the entire area? Don't talk to me in maple syrupies. Oh my God, Tansita. Don't talk to me in maple syrupies. We don't understand. Oh God.
Ah,
I don't know anything about cobalt. Or,
Oh my God.
I don't know anything about ferromagnetic versus paramagnetic. That means nothing to me.
It's a civic holiday, Canada Day. Okay.
Boom. Boom. Customer service, Discord, AI, yeah. The AI thing was pretty funny.
It's
yeah.
a cultural thing?
The only
Okay.
CEO is the one job that could be replaced with AI without anyone fucking noticing.
It's really only Montreal.
But it's also the one job that won't be replaced by AI because the rich fuckers
Okay, Pete.
wanna
Hold
keep
on.
their
Okay,
money coming in.
calm down. Calm
hello.
down.
My name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper.
Okay, I think this is about it for that. I just want to check out his previous stream to check his mood to see if this was something new. This has 548 views. And this was streamed January 25th, 2 days ago. So I just want to compare. Because he was chipper. Don't worry about it, Lizbeth. Hey, you know, it's, you never know. Don't be, no one should be afraid to posit new theories.
You kill face. You Kelly.
Even if they have a twist on it, whatever, you know, we can always consider them. As long as we're not saying it's a fact, which we don't do, you know, it's fine. And like, someone's theory may open up...
I forgot to change my shirt. Give me a moment. I forgot to change my shirt from last night.
Oh, okay. Someone's theory may open up ideas in someone else's mind that add something to it that, you know, really is it. So, yeah, don't be afraid to speak your mind. He was telling people to off themselves a few days ago. That's awesome. That's awesome. Great. Yes, Fallen Angel. Always throw spaghetti at the wall and throw the theory out there. Why not? Right. Why not? Is this the stream he said doxers should I don't know. I guess we'll, oh, I heard him say that. That's right. Because he was pissed that Chantal got doxed.
But I'm okay now.
Yeah.
Missed you too, Killface. I don't know why I muted to go change my t-shirt.
The mood thing might actually be because he's at his mom's house.
Uncle Buck.
Rather than in a pokey room sharing with others, to be fair. Could be. That could be. White Bird, thank you so much for gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you, White Bird. And we got Rebecca M6068 received one, Chef Cassie 533, Darkness Rises, French Lover Stalker, and Violette 17. Welcome to the nest. And if you're in the chat right now, please give Whitebird a big shout out, thanking her for your membership. Thank you so much, Whitebird.
You want to change wrestling camera? Yeah, I'm not showing the goods. Didn't get to see belly or titties. Right, I'm not showing the goods.
Yeah. People are telling him to take his shirt off? Oh, because he won't change on camera? Yeah, that's okay. We'll pass. We're fine with that.
You want to see that? You're going to have to subscribe to the OnlyFans I'm never going to set up.
Oh. Subscribe to Pete's OnlyFans. That's content. Broke 2 toes last night, but not homeless, Moonface Pondu. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for being an Owlette for 2 months. Hey, at least you got a home. At least you have a home.
Hey, sir.
I mean, if it's $4.99 or less, we could get a membership. Why not? Why not? It's probably not total nudity. No, Net Detective, she didn't say that.
Hey, Vanna.
Yeah, he is pet sitting for his mom. She went to Scotland, and he talked about she was getting on the plane. It was the plane's inaugural flight, so they got some, like, a special something. Yeah. Are you really homeless if your home is your car? A car doesn't have an address. So, I don't know. So, okay.
So I transferred a bunch of stuff to my my external hard drive last night.
Oh, okay.
My music and books I want to...
Music and books. I highly recommend having an external drive. It's
So tonight I need to transfer that all over to my... hey, Moop Peep. Moop Poop. Or hi, Moop Poop. Hi,
his
bye-bye.
prawn, maybe.
Tonight
Could
I need
be.
to transfer it all over to my my other laptop, since I'll leave my old laptop here and bring my new laptop.
Mm-hmm. Chantel will park in a public parking lot and tell everyone, get out of my driveway. They doxed the parking lot I'm staying in. Yep, and backup stuff, for sure. Thumb drive, secondary hard drive, something that is physical media, yes.
I'm going to be staying with my mom. So my mom is going to Scotland.
Okay, yep. Mom's going to Scotland.
My mom's going to Scotland, so I'm going to be watching her place
Okay,
while she's away,
all right.
and specifically watching her cat while she's away.
Which,
I am not getting a Switch to.
and it's a potential theory that the mom's cat is actually Smokey. Okay. And in the stream last night that we were just watching, it's a little bit, I didn't take note of the timestamp, unfortunately, but someone asked to see the mom's cat. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'll bring her on when she comes around. But she never did. So people are asking him to show the cat to see if it is Smokey. No, he didn't show the cat. No.
I have no interest in the Switch 2. Fun for... Yep.
If
it's
we
not for
hear
fun.
him, yes, human beings. If we
it's to see
hear
her
him,
brother.
if we hear the cat, yes. We'll be able to match the meows.
They're both getting up there in age. Her
That's true.
sister-in-law, my aunt, recently died.
Oh.
Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Red Room.
So that's a plausible
Yeah,
theory,
recently
I
died,
believe.
so,
But I think too, like if Smokey really was Pete's or is Pete's mom's cat, why would Chantal have contacted the rescue to give Smokey away? Unless Pete's mom really did want to rehome Smokey, period.
and my uncle's up there in age and everything, so... And my mom's up there in age, so... She kind of figures it's probably her last chance to see him.
That chair is Chantal's new streaming chair, definitely. Oh, she's going to take that over for sure. Yeah, but she didn't know that they were going to show her email.
Yeah.
It's not like she made it public. The rescue did. She said the girl needed to get rid of the cat, like there wasn't a choice. Right. What if Smokey belonged to the aunt that died?
That tracks.
Oh. Huh.
Hey, Barbara.
I need the support, P. My back hurts. You personally don't think Smokey is Pete's mom's cat? Okay. Hey, Nora. Nora.
Yeah, she's still my...
I'm from
BFF.
Lebanon, but I lived in...
What part of best friend forever do you not understand, Moop Doop?
Wow. Okay. See the mood change? That is a complete 180, that mood change. Nora. Hey, girl, I'm from Lebanon, but I lived in Masr for 2 days. For 2 days? Wonderful. Where did you stay, Nora? Welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan. Nice to see you.
It's forever. Hey, Miller.
That's a total mood shift. Big one. The aunt lived in Scotland, Salty Blonde says. Pizza's mom is going to see the uncle in Scotland as a last time visit. Okay. He just said it. Oh, we weren't listening. Sorry. You're right. Thank you for listening, Salty Blonde. It's a group effort most of the time. All the time.
I mean, the update is that I'm going to my mom's tomorrow. Yeah, Beard Fuzz.
The update is that he's going to his mom's tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, we can get stuff out of his chat too. Someone clipped our chat last night when Foodie came in, so now me saying flesh is forever immortalized. Okay. Can the Stink Queen of Cornwall crash at your mom's house? Okay. No, Salty Blonde, I didn't take it that way. I didn't take it that way.
Actually, I think it might just be.
It was funny. It was funny because I didn't hear him say that at all because I'm
something just came out of off my beard.
Reading the chat. It's so easy to tune certain people out sometimes. We just don't even hear them anymore. Exactly, Brandon. Thank you for paying attention to AYS's stream for her. I'm telling you, it's a group effort.
It's YouTube trying to drive engagement.
I can't catch everything. Oh, what's
for a
that?
moment I was thinking that it might have just been...
You stayed in Heliopolis at Mahdi during the revolution. Oh, Nora.
The white, or that the beard fuzz might have just been my beard.
You were there for 2 days? Interesting.
Lagging? It's not getting any lag on my end.
I worked in Mahdi for a short time. And we had family in Heliopolis.
Hey, pickle face.
And I lived west of the Nile, west of Giza. I think she gave Smokey to the rescue on condition they keep it private.
Misunderstood. I do not use beard oil or conditioner.
She said she didn't give it to them, though. It's hard to talk, listen, and read at the same time. Well, not only that, I got a lot of technologia that I deal with when I stream. You know,
I mean,
I got 3 screens.
I do have a few of those.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot going on. I miss stuff for sure. Oh, 2 years? Oh, okay. I was gonna say 2 days.
Not
2
dead
years, really? And you're from Lebanon. Interesting.
Exactly. 2 and 1 hand shoulders.
Did you stay during the revolution? A lot of people left. Most people left that could.
And in fairness, actually, I do usually hair and then like this.
I didn't get out in time.
So I do a little bit of my beard with it as well. A little bit. Hey, Andre.
Hey, Phoenix Tala. Welcome.
Cleaned up my room a little bit last night.
And a behemoth.
Swiffered up the floor, vacuumed my carpet.
Okay. Your cat Jelly says hi.
So
hi.
I'll need to do a little bit.
Jelly.
I need to clean my bathroom.
Hi, Jelly. Hi.
Swiffer up the floor in there and wipe down the tub and the toilet.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't really have much in there. Yeah, I don't really have anything in my fridge, so certainly nothing that'll go bad. The yellow phrase in your honor. I didn't really like it. I think it was orange or peach flavored. Aw. Flesh knife, maybe. For babies. I have no pets.
I have nothing else to say about that.
I mean, I do have a little bit of those, but I'll be finishing it.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, Noor, Grandpa Joe is Egyptian and lives in Dubai.
What I have of those things I will be eating tonight.
Yeah, he still has that jacket hanging in the closet. That one jacket.
Giant slice of block cheese in front of you.
I think unless you have been in a foreign country's revolution, you really can't speak on why someone is there or not there.
Cheese after the fruit flies.
I think that's really...
Let them fucking starve to death. I hate them.
The audacity, honestly.
There's one flying around somewhere. Hey, Miss Pixel. There is one around here somewhere. There's one in my bedroom as well.
You
That
moved there
one fucking-
5 months prior, and then the revolution started. It was
Every
crazy.
so often, it'll just fly near my ear, and I was like, eh.
Okay, Pete.
Like, I'll just hear it buzzing in my ear.
Okay, Pete.
So
He's got
unpleasant.
flies in the room. See how bitter and, like, in such a bad mood? 2 days later, he's like, tee hee hee ha 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 ha. You moved there 5 months prior, and then the revolution started. It was crazy. I stayed with friends in Heliopolis near Qasr al Baran area, and the following year moved to Maadi near 9th Street. Oh, near 9th Street. Oh, you were in the heart of it. Right in the heart of things. Oh, that's awesome.
Flies, sky raisins. Probably not. Come back and it'll be a giant fly. Hey, squirrely.
Nice.
Is fruit fly gnat same thing? Maybe. I think so. Yeah, fruit flies babies.
So, okay. What are we, is anything else going on in here?
Yeah, fucking hate them. Like I said, there's always just one.
I think Chantal and Pete's have a similar streaming style. The minimum, the bare minimum. Just show up on camera. And that's it. And that's it. Nora, yes, I was there. Absolutely, yes. I was there.
Anywho.
Yeah. We left our home. It was crazy. It was crazy. We went to go pick up his mom, and outside of her compound, there were just, I mean, like every man that lived there was outside holding some kind of weapon. Like even like a broom, like a corn broom. Because
How's everyone?
that's when we received the word that the
I
prisons,
mean, you people aren't entertaining me.
that the prisons had been opened. So, you know, I'm sure you know the reason why the revolution started in the first place. Well, one of the reasons, the main reason that it kicked off. So the
There's only
police,
so much I can do to.
okay. So the police were just like, oh yeah? Oh, you don't like the way we do things?
One last night.
Oh, you're mad at us that we killed that kid? Oh,
Awesome.
well, how about we take our uniforms off and we open the jails? So we got word of that. And they were coming for our area in particular
I've not had my rice yet.
for a reason. So we left immediately. We went to go get his mother, and everyone was standing outside, like waiting for those people that got out of jail to come to loot everyone's homes and God only knows what else.
Zora Nandani is very cool. Yeah.
So we packed her up and her dog. And I drove one of the cars. And she said to me, I'll never forget this.
Andrew Cuomo.
His mother said to me my name, the way she used to say my name.
So,
Do not stop. No matter what, do not stop. No matter what. If someone gets in front of the car, if someone jumps on the hood, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Because she had been to Syria a couple months before that, and things had started in Syria before they started in Egypt. So she was aware of what the potential was. So she said, just keep driving no matter what happens. And then we got to another relative's house, and they had a gate around their home. So we stayed there. We stayed there for a while. And then the police, of course, they had their uniforms off, but they were still using their government-issued guns. So you could tell that they were the police, just not wearing their uniforms. And then we're coming into the neighborhood shooting. So all of the men in that neighborhood were taking shifts to stand outside, to block off. We blocked off the roads with big boulders so that no one could drive through. But, I mean, you could see it was clearly the police that were doing it. Oh, yeah, I was fine. I was fine, thank God. Alhamdulillah. Yes, I was fine. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, there was a lot to it. There was a whole lot. I mean, multi-layered. There was a whole lot to it. Yeah. And then I actually have a video of he and I leaving for the first time to try to go to a grocery store, you know, and, you know, the guys that were sitting at the intersections would have to like get up and move something out of the way so we could drive through. And then we saw all of the tanks and everything. And we would have to stop and like show our identification and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Coup d'etat. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And then I believe it was February 7th, right? February 7th, 2011, when Mubarak finally stepped down. But it was scary leading up to that. It was such a relief when he finally stepped down. Yeah. Yeah, Nora, you must have experienced similar. You were there too. Right? I mean, you were in Heliopolis. That's where Mubarak's presidential castle or whatever was, his residence. February 7th, yeah. Yeah. I remember. And then he and I went to 6th of October Bridge. I have a video of that. I've shown that on this channel. He and I went to 6th of October Bridge, overlooking Tahrir Square. And like, I remember I wore a red jacket, a white shirt, and black pants. And we were holding our Egyptian flags and like, you know, and everyone's like, remember that? Right? I can still remember it. And, you know, and we were just like cheering and like waving our flags over the bridge and stuff. And I mean, Tahrir Square was an absolute mess of a disaster, burned and everything. Yeah, it was a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why Gore World and YouTube stuff doesn't affect me that much. Like, it's just like, okay, you get a bunch of people that are keyboard warriors and some people go on camera and mouth off. Okay. Have you ever had to fire a weapon just to, like, make sure that you know how in case something happens? Like, the first time I ever fired a semi-automatic weapon was to just make sure I knew how to do it and what it would feel like in case I had to do it for real. So it's like, you know, anyone who has experiences in life, you know, that if you've, unlike Teardrop, if you've left your state, you know, she's never left the state of Kansas. If you get out and you participate in things and you're involved in things, some little pipsqueak in my comments saying, "Oh, you're not the first one to have this theory," you know, yeah, none of this means anything. At all. Not at all. They had red armies in China? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A friend of your friends was a brilliant artist who was killed on the second week. He was absolutely brilliant and an amazing guy. I'm so sorry, Noura. That was one thing that I could not... It was really... I don't even know the word to use. It really struck me watching all of these young men in Tahrir Square. The absolute bravery and fearlessness I've never seen from anybody else. I've never seen it on the face of anyone American, anyone that I've seen in any kind of protest against police anywhere in the world ever, other than the Egyptians in Tahrir Square at that time. It was inspiring. I was awestruck. Absolutely awestruck. And so many people lost eyeballs. Like ICE apparently is using these rubber bullets. That's what they used in Tahrir Square too. But they were shooting, you know, people lost eyeballs. You went through crazy stuff too, I'm sure. Yeah, you were super young, early 20s. Yeah, it changed you. Right, same, Noura. Oh, I'd love to chat with you sometime. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yes, for sure. Yeah. You were in the boot of Italy when Libya bombed an American ship in the Mediterranean in the mid-'80s. Wow, yeah. Oh, I'm fine. This was a long time ago. This was 2011. And then a couple months later, my dogs were born. They were born a couple months after that. Yeah. That's a good way to put it, Grandpa Joe. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, people might say I have kind of a thick skin on YouTube. It's internet BS. It's, you know, really. If anyone wants to get all upset and in their feelings about something on YouTube, I feel for them. Like, I hope you experience more life that this doesn't bother you that much. I did not know that, Nora. I know that he was jailed for some time. Yeah. Yeah, Nora, I have I had Ashra Kelebelody. Ashra. I took them, they were 12 days old, and bottle fed them from the street. Kelebelody. And now I have Itneen with me. Yeah. Tweety, just knock it off, okay? I've already blocked your other name. You're in here again under another account. I mean, I've been ignoring you. I can just block you again if that's what you would like. You've been really weird. Really weird.
I am glad that...
Don't cause drama in my chat. Don't bring that shit over here. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I support Sharia lobbying things in the States. No. Politician who's really hot. Gavin Newsom.
Like, you know, I even give people another chance. I'm like, I'm just going to ignore her and just whatever. She can chat. But come on. She got real weird in my DMs saying that she knew how I wore my hair at 7 a.m. when I took my dogs out for a walk. Like, oh, you're going to try to make me think that you know where I live and that you watch me in the morning? That's a sick bitch right there. That is fucking sick. Yeah, I'm telling you, I wear my hair in a poop bun when I'm walking my dogs at 7 a.m. Yeah, I'm all set. I am all set with that. Yes, yes. Yeah. Telling you, the stuff that happens in this community, most people will not talk about because it's fucking weird, you know? I'm like, what, am I supposed to be intimidated because you're trying to make me think that you know where I live? Okay, watch me. Why don't you come say hi? Why don't you come up to me and say hi then? Some weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Get a hobby. Like, we literally watch and make fun of an obese woman. Okay? It's not that serious. Yeah. You're awake earlier than that, Sir Austin? Yeah, usually, yeah. Usually I am. Yeah, that could be seen as a threat. Of course. Of course. Of course. But she was saying that on the behalf of someone who was trying to intimidate me. Well, you know, whatever. And then what? I was there during the revolution for a reason? What, am I a spy? Come on. Read a book. Go read a book. Get offline. Go do something productive with your time instead of being a psycho. Yeah. Oh, there's so much that happens that channels don't talk about. A lot. There's a lot that happens. Because it's weird. It's weird if you bring it up, you know? Because it's like, wow. But it happens to all of us, I think. Yeah, definitely wackadoo. And then she's going to try to fight with an Egyptian about what it means to be during a revolution, what it meant to be there. She's going to argue with an Egyptian in my chat. Next time I'm going out for a walk with my dogs, why don't you come say hi? We can have a talk in person. Oh mow the lawn. Yeah, I'll show you where my lawnmower is. Why don't you do that instead? I wonder how many accounts Teardrop has and uses against reaction channels. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if she does. We know Tracy does. I don't know about Teardrop. Goreworld has some real strange fringe people. You're darn right. Yep, absolutely. Give your head a shake? Yeah, for real. Like, she's been thrown out of a couple channels for going a little too far. What should we watch now? Capone. They're not. They're little sweethearts. They are. They just sound, you know. But that's because they protect their mom. That's all. Yeah. Tracy probably gets very bored. Dialysis for 3 to 4 hours, 3 days a week. Yeah, she does. She does. Yep. You don't think Teardrop cares much about anything outside of sucking up to Chantal? Tracy has sock accounts. I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's on, you know, it's YouTube. Like, are all top beezers sick and need treatment? Probably a good amount of them. In Goreworld, people have become progressively more insane over the years. It's a very unhinged community. It is. It is. Yep. It is. That's why I really appreciate the Nest, because for the most part, everyone here is pretty normal, like regular people. Like regular, everyday people. That's enough for me, you know? I try to be Paw Patrol. I try to be fair. It really takes me a lot to block somebody. I've already blocked her. She created a new account. And I was like, well, whatever. I'll just watch her. I'll keep an eye on her. Okay. You're going to fight with an Egyptian about a revolution. Okay. And try to tell me what it means to be in a revolution? Which one were you in? Let's see. What now? What now? Oh, I did save. I've been saving some more videos for us to watch. The American Revolution? Yeah, right. Oh, let's watch it. 6 must-knows before dating an Arab man. I haven't watched this yet, or have I?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Fouad with another video about relationship dynamics and especially
Fouad, calm down. Calm down. Slow down, Fouad. Let's watch this just for some fun. Mix it up a little bit. Shake off the bad vibes that were in here. Yes. Thank you, Paw Patrol. I appreciate that. And, you know, some of them think, oh, she's a nice person. She's not going to say anything. Oh. Try me. Try me. Six must-knows before dating an Arab man. This is Fouad. Let's see what he has to say. Let's look at the chapters. What do they say? Can't read them. Okay.
Relationships with the West. So we're trying to connect
in the West
both parts of the world together.
Fouad Habib. Fouad Habib. Habibi. Ya Habibi. Ya Habibi. Thank you, Sunny Days. You've been married to an Arab man for almost 15 years now. I wonder what new tips I can learn. I wonder. Well, let's see what Fouad has to say.
Together to bring new generations that are a bit mixed but compatible at the end of the day. So in this video I will be talking exactly about Middle Eastern men. If you're dating a Middle Eastern man, or if you are willing to have a relationship, more of a relationship, because dating is something that we are not usually talking about in the Middle East, so I don't want to be using the word dating.
Right.
You're Muslim, you will know this.
Let's say relationship. If you are going to have a relationship with a Middle Eastern man and you are from the West, you should know that it's more like taking a roller coaster ride. There will be ups and downs, turns and twists and unexpected surprises. Like any thrill ride, you will have a much better time if you know what to expect. And that's why I tried in this video to put out 6 things that, based on my experience, I truly believe that will help you to assess if it's something that you will be able to deal with, if it's something that you didn't overlook, something that didn't come to your mind. And I truly believe that if you go through them and you be positive at the end, then nothing will surprise you and you'll have a much better time getting into...
I can guarantee you will still be surprised. There will always be surprises, and it probably has nothing to do with an Arab. I would say if you're dating to get married, I think there's always going to be some element of surprise at some point.
A relationship of this kind. And
without, why didn't you tell me that you eat cookie dough raw? Why didn't you tell me this?
Any further ado, grab a cup of tea and let's dive into the video.
Okay. Oh, there he's in the gym. Okay, Fouad. Okay. You're looking to get married, huh? All right. Early marriage proposal. Aha.
East, you tend to have a conversation with your parents about marriage once you reach 18, 20 years old. The same goes with women. If they are 18 up to 25, they would be most likely.
And after 25, forget it. After 25, I say forget it. You are too old. You will not exist to us. No.
Married or waiting to get married.
Right.
And so if you are dealing with a man from the Middle East, and he starts to talk about marriage, this does not tell you, and this should not tell you that he's simping, that he's desperate, that he is giving you too much attention, that he's love bombing you or whatever they call it these days.
Right.
It's just that we look at the relationship or the dating thing differently. For sure, this is not a one-size rule for everyone. It depends on the man that you're dealing with, but generally men from the same background as I am from the Middle East, they would look at a relationship more into, is she someone that I can build a family with? Is this something that is more serious than just a hookup? And so if this is brought to the conversation that you have with your potential husband, or with the person that you have interest in, or the person that has interest in you, it doesn't mean that he's simping. It doesn't mean that he's desperate. It doesn't mean that he's love bombing or whatever you call it. And from a religious background, this
go ahead.
protects us from hooking up with the random people, and it has its own positive impact. This is something you need to know, because in the West, if a man is showing you too much love, then it's a negative aspect, which
it's a
means
red flag.
It translates that the man is desperate. He doesn't have options. He's giving you too much attention, and he starts to talk about things before even initiate a relationship. While in our world, we first talk about the marriage, which is the house that we will build the relationship inside. So we don't build the relationship before building the house. And the
basically
West.
Let me get his. All right, that's good. Basically, it's about the intention. So when I have had Muslim men approach me in some way to have a discussion with me, to talk to me, they, with the intention, they will tell me straight up, I would like to get to know you for the purpose of marriage eventually. Which, and he's saying it, I think, perfectly. It's not like we're getting married, I'm a psycho, I fell in love with you at first sight. That's not what it means. It just means they're letting you know the intention is that they don't see you as a hookup. They're not there looking to waste your time or to string you along. I would like to get to know you because I am very interested, and it would be for a serious purpose, eventually resulting in marriage, if it got to that point. So it's just giving you the intention up front. That is what that is. Completely ignorant question. Can Arab men have hookups? They can, and they do. Absolutely. As do women. Yes. Absolutely. He's trying to explain the cultural difference in what's acceptable to talk about with someone that you're dating. I think any devout religious person dates that way. It's just rare anymore. That's true. That's true. Yep.
While on the other side, in our world, we build the house and then we build the relationship inside it. So this is how it goes in the Arab world.
That bears repeating for sure. Thank you, Grandpa Joe. That, Arab does not necessarily equate to Muslim. There are lots of Arabs that are Christian, Jewish, and or have no belief or no faith at all. The majority of Muslims are not Arab. However, the majority of Arabs usually are Muslim, but not all. Not at all. Being Arab and being Muslim, that is, those are two distinctive, different identities. So Arab is, where you're from and your culture. The Arab culture is distinct. But being Muslim, you can be Muslim and, yes, Pakistani. You can be Malaysian, American, and that's different. Religion and culture, yes.
Secondly, religion. If you are about to have a relationship with a man from the Middle East, you need to know that what shapes his worldview and his identity is religion. If you are interested in a man from the Middle East, you will have to know that he has some dietary restriction, he has things that he should do, things that he cannot do, and things.
And if you're in the West and you're getting to know a Muslim man and and if you don't know about halal, just go to a vegetarian restaurant. It's the easiest thing. If you can find a restaurant that has a good vegetarian menu, that's the easiest way. Because if you go to a place that has everything has meat in it, it's going to be difficult. So if there's plenty of vegetarian options, that is a good place to go on a date. Not going to lie, you sometimes struggle sometimes with the Middle Eastern versus Arab. Remembering geography is not my strength. Yeah, not all Middle Eastern countries are Arab. True. Chantal lumps it together. Yes, she does.
that he does not like you to do as well. And these are important things for you to know before even considering to have a relationship with a man from the Middle East. And so if you are with a man who is religious enough, he would not eat pork, no alcohol, he wouldn't drink alcohol, he would pray 5 times a day, and he would have a month where he fasts, which means it's Ramadan, and that it's 1 month in a year that we fast, that we pray a lot. We have a lot of things that we tolerate and a lot of things that we cannot tolerate, such as for a woman to have male friends, for a woman to go out on her own, for a woman to go party on her own. This is something I don't want you to be surprised by. So it is always good to bring the religion aspect to the table of discussion so that you speak about it, you understand it thoroughly, even on your own. You study this topic, you study how religion shapes a family where the husband, the man of the house, the man of the household is Muslim. And so you educate yourself about this. You communicate it with your potential partner. How will you raise your children?
But Fouad, we're talking about what to know before dating, okay? How are we going to raise our children? Okay, take a few steps back here. Take a few steps back. So what I would recommend, okay, if you're a woman and you're getting to know a Muslim man, you have to find some Muslim women to talk to. You must. This is a must. Because if you've never dated an Arab man, which is what this video is about, and if the man is Muslim, some things that he may be telling you or asking you to do or asking you not to do may be perfectly acceptable within our religion, and it's something that he might expect. But there may be other things that he's trying to tell you are, this is a must, but they're not. And if you don't have the experience, you might just accept everything he's saying. Like, oh, he says I can't do this. I have to cover my head even though I'm not Muslim. No, you don't. No, you don't. So talk to a Muslim woman who preferably doesn't know him and just check in with her from time to time. He's telling me this. He's telling me that. Is that on target or is that, just check in. Yeah. I don't care if Foodie eats pork or not. That's her issue.
What language would you speak with him in the future, with them in the future? You try to communicate these aspects, and what comes to your mind about it at the early stages. Talk about your religion. Talk about the language that you want to educate your kids about. For sure, they would be Muslims. This is something you have to put in mind, that men are allowed to marry a woman who is Christian, because the
Jewish.
kids, they would have the religion of their father, while
Right.
a woman who is Muslim is not allowed to marry a man who is Christian,
Or Jewish.
because the kids, that would be Christian after their fathers.
Yeah.
And so you need to know, and you would need to educate yourself about these things, about the rituals, about everything that comes with his religion, and how it will affect your understanding of this relationship as a whole.
Right. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, I mean, if you're falling in love with a Muslim man, you better do some serious studying, reading, and talking to people. Like Grandpa Joe says, and Muslim men can marry Kitabi women, aka women of the book. And what's the book? The Abrahamic religions. So Christian, Jewish, and of course Muslim. Yes. But as a Muslim woman, we can only marry Muslim men. So the last verse is, what's your following? How many people follow you? What's your salary usually? Huh? What's your salary usually? Yes. Do all Muslim men want kids? Men are men. Men are men. And women are women. So you can't say all of anybody. You know, everyone wants different things. Doesn't Judaism run through the mother? That's my understanding. I don't know a ton about Judaism. I have to learn Christianity through podcasts. My autism is making it hard to understand the Bible. So I have to listen to podcasts and my husband explain it to me. The Bible's layout is confusing. I agree. I grew up Catholic. I always struggled with it too. Yeah. I want kids. Get in the van, guys. Get in the van.
Thirdly, I want you to know something about the family aspect of when you have a relationship with a man from the Middle East. If you are going to marry someone from the Middle East, then you should know that you'll be introduced to
Everybody.
the entire
Yes,
family.
it's true. It's true. Jen Wall, walaikum salam. As someone married to an Arab man from the Gulf countries, there are many differences, but not so out of left field because we are both Muslim. Cultural differences at the beginning were at times difficult. Would you be able to give us a little example? Nothing too personal, just like a general example. That would be helpful. Yeah, cool.
And I mean like the entire family. Could
True.
be the uncles, the aunts, the grandfathers, the grandmothers. You'd get to know everyone. Family is a huge part of your man's life, and we don't take the relationship with our parents or with our
Lightly.
family for granted.
Not at
This
all.
is at least usually, and from my own experiences, that we always have a good connection. We always are in touch with our family. We always meet. So you always have to put in mind that part of being in a happy relationship with your man, it would be to get along with his mother, with
Definitely.
his sisters,
Yes.
and with his entire family.
Definitely. And my former partner introduced me to his mom. I think it was like 4 days after we met. So, and I was meeting, his friends and everything. And then shortly thereafter, I met the family, like extended. I'm talking cousins, uncles, aunts, everything. Yeah. Yeah. It's important. And thankfully, thank God, they were like a great group of people. They were not difficult to get along with. Like I genuinely love them. So it wasn't hard for me, thank God. I'm sure it can be. So Jen Wall gives an example who we can talk to. For example, male coworkers, not shopping alone in certain places, going to co-ed gyms. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because some men you will have to talk to. Like if you're working, if you have a coworker who's a man, you're gonna have to talk. Yeah, but are you gonna, if someone tries to chat you up while you're out shopping, you're picking out bananas. No, it's a bad example. If you're picking out lettuce, if you're picking out lettuce at the grocery store and a guy comes up to you and is asking you, oh, how do you pick a good head of lettuce, and starts chatting you up, you wouldn't engage in that. I mean, you wouldn't anyway. You wouldn't anyway as a married woman. But like, yeah. Emerald Blue says, I didn't clarify correctly. I've read so many documents, mice type this week. My eyes and brain are okay. Lord Baroque is trying to kidnap kids. Of course he is. Expectations in the houseways of hospitality that I was not used to. Okay. Cornwall PD reports sudden rash of window air conditioners. Warning citizens, burgers yelling no air conditioning for catnappers, Foodie Beauty, as they run off with the AC units. Oh, wow. That's scary. Well, worth it, though, right? Yeah, it's a learning curve for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The fourth point, I want to touch on the dating subject itself. If you are dating a man from the Middle East and we don't have something called dating, it is haram. Haram means it is not allowed. It's sinning. If you go with a woman and sleep with her, you're just sinning. There's no such thing for us to go with a woman and sleep with her before marriage. So, why I bring this topic is that if you want something less serious than marriage, you should communicate it with your man. Because if you don't, then you would skip all the points that we spoke about in this video. You would skip the part of discussing how you want to raise your kids. You would skip the part of the religion. You would not study the religion, the lifestyle aspect that comes with it. You would skip a lot of important aspects that will affect you, and in this case permanently, because you can accidentally have a kid from this man, and you didn't discuss anything important or anything that you had to discuss before getting this kid or this child. So communicate your intention of this relationship, because we don't have something such as short-term friends with benefits. We don't have these things. If you have them, and if you usually engage into these kind of relationships without communicating your intention, if you are with a man from the Middle East, if you are with a Muslim man, then you better communicate your intentions for the good well-being of both of you.
Yeah. True. Herbster, I don't do lolcow live over here. I'm not interested in that. I don't know if you fell into the wrong chat today or what. Gender roles.
The fifth point is gender roles. You want to talk about the gender roles and the expectations of your men, because many of the Arab household, the man is the head of the household, and he is the one providing for the family, and the female is the one that is also providing, but in other ways. She is the one that is taking care of the kids, that is taking care of the house. You can research, you can study the traditional gender roles, and you can speak them, communicate them in advance, so that you don't have any misunderstanding, you don't have any conflicts down the line. So both parents has different rules, but the household, the head of the household is the man. And if it's something that you are not okay with, or it's something that you are not used to, then you would have to communicate this so that you don't get surprised. The man is the one leading, the woman is the one following. And this is not to degrade or to say that women are less than men.
Not at all.
But it is just to say that everyone has his own rule, but the man is the one on the front line. And if it's something...
And this is going to probably vary culture to culture. So there will be some very religiously conservative men who will take that to kind of an extreme, where you have to go to him for everything. You can't do anything without permission. You gotta, that can be a cultural thing. If you, like, when I was Christian, in my Protestant church where I was going, they said the husband is the leader of the family, the spiritual leader of the family. It's very similar in Islam. So, but we've talked about recently, like socioeconomical levels and different things. Well, different people from different backgrounds will have different views on this, and some will be hardline and really about it, and some will be like, yeah, I'm the spiritual leader. Yes, I will lead the prayer in our household. I will make sure that our kids, are praying, and they're, so it just depends. It depends. Like, I would never, you guys know me to some extent. You guys, if you could ever picture me walking up to any man being like, Dad, can I go to the shops? Can you give me some money to? No. Would I do that? No, absolutely not. So, because this can be taken, adding to the stereotype that Arab men are domineering and controlling and everything, and there's just all different ways of being. Dad, exactly. So, Chantal loved the dad. She loved that shit. Dad. Calling a guy that's 10 years younger than her dad. Okay? I'm not doing that to any man. Period. Yeah. Right, Lucy Jane. That's huge in Christianity. Also, that was the norm in the U.S. until we could no longer thrive on one salary. Right. Jen Wall says, at the end of the day, it's all about respecting each other. Every couple has their roles and responsibilities. Yes. 100%. Yes. Though, like, is Salah some kind of, would you consider Salah to be the leader of that household? No. But if they were truly married, if he was a practicing Muslim, he would be. But he's not. He doesn't take that role. So, and they say that they're Muslim. So Fallen Angel says, yeah, I'm glad you specified that because that was concerning. It's like dominate. But let me live my life elsewhere. Yeah. Yes. It really depends on the man. I have not seen, like, you think about where you live, okay? And whatever, like, think of the type of person that is very, very common in your area. Let's say it's like a truck driving, camping, beer drinking type of guy, right? If that's what's like around in your area, that some of those truck driving, camping, beer drinking kind of guys are going to be a jerk to women. Some are going to be really nice. Some are going to, like, want to have that control over a woman. You have to ask me. You have to ask me for permission to do things. And you're going to have the same type of guy driving the same kind of truck, camping on the weekends, drinking the same kind of beer, who says, my woman can do whatever she wants. I trust her. So I use that example to try to help you relate to Arabs. There are as many types of Arabs as there are truck driving, beer drinking campers. You're going to have some that are going to be weird like that and controlling, and you're going to have some that are going to be really relaxed and some in the middle. So there's no like one way across the board at all. Hey, Snugglepuss, nice to see you. Your dad's the nice kind. You go to him whenever I need to know how to fix things. That is fantastic. That is a very nice thing to have. There's nothing masculine about Salah and absolutely nothing womanly or feminine about Chantal. True. That's true. Yeah. Because some people, if you don't have a lot of experience outside of, your like worldview, it's not necessarily your fault. But you're surrounded by these truck driving, beer drinking, camping type of guys that listen to country music. And that's really all you have around you. But if you look at all of those, like, you can see there's a broad range within that type of man. Think of the Arab man in the same way. There's a broad range. But we see Arab or we see brown skin and we're like, whoa. This is foreign to me. I don't understand it.
Thing that you don't like, if it's something that you didn't see in your home when you were a kid, your mother was the one directing your house, then this might be weird to you. But let me tell you, I lived in a house that was like that, and we had a very perfect life. these things differs from a place to another, but I want you to discuss this thing with your man, because it's an important thing. And this is it. If you are from the West, this might surprise you down the line, and this is why I have this in the list. Moving to the next. The sixth point is...
Oh, the food. Here's what we are here for, Chantal. My hubby lets me think I'm the boss, but we both know what's up, Paw Patrol. I mean, yeah. You know, my former partner, you know, happy wife, happy life. Like, are you good? You know, I brought your little chocolates are in the refrigerator. I picked some up for you. Just like a little thing. Just like, I want you to be in a good mood. Are you good? What can I do for you to make your day a little better? You know, do you think Salah was saying that to Chantal? Do you think a controlling Arab man, any kind of controlling man is going to care about little things like that? No. You know, it just depends on the man. Mashi is extremely important. Yes, it is. Exactly.
Now, a lot of Western households have the idea of just buying Indomie. Or these
gross
macaroni that are in plastic like that.
He's talking about you, Chantal. Many households are just buying Indomie noodles. Chantal, okay.
Put hot water in and you have dinner ready.
That's not dinner.
In our cuisine, we have a diverse cuisine with diverse flavors, and we are really... we appreciate good food. Let's say it in short. We appreciate good food.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to be surprised that your man wants you to cook at home. You can educate yourself about that. But we appreciate good food, and we expect.
You can educate, and we expect good food. Listen to Fouad. So, yeah. Okay, we want our women to cook. Okay, listen, all right? I made the stuff that I am used to making, okay? And I even introduced new little things to, you know, to my partner and his family, right? Like just little things that they would never even think of to do, right? Because it's a totally different way of cooking in some ways, not all. But when it came to like mashi, we had thank God, alhamdulillah, we had a housekeeper who she took care of our entire family, the extended family. She went from home to home on different days. And, I mean, she was wonderful. She was a wonderful woman. She took care of me when I was sick. But when my former partner wanted mashi or, I can't think of it. The meat that's flattened. I can't think of the name. The lamb that's flattened. Like, I didn't know how to do any of that. You know, and they would try to tell me how to do it. And, but no one had any, like, actual recipes. They would be like, well, take a drinking glass or a mug and fill that with water. And like, you know, I'm like, what? I have measuring cups. What are you talking about? Like, kive. And, you know, like, and then you put in the Maggi cubes. And you want to do this and you want to do that. And I'm like, oh my God, right? And like, I'd try to make stuff and it just wouldn't taste the same as it was supposed to. So when the housekeeper would come, you know, like we would buy all of the ingredients and she would set it up on the stove. And, you know, Mashi is cooking forever on the stovetop, and she would get that started and then go, you know, do the rest of the stuff. And, you know, we of course, you know, she would have a plate, you know, she would eat, of course, before she left. And then my partner could have his Egyptian food as he liked it, as he expected it. So that was not an expectation put on me or pressure put on me that I have to learn a totally different way of cooking in order to please my man. And I feel that like that's kind of the direction Fouad is going in. Like, we expect good food. Okay, expect good food, but don't expect that a Western woman is going to know exactly how to do it. Yeah.
And this is something you can learn from his family down the line, and something you should communicate, because if you'd go to a relationship with a man from the Middle East and tell him, no, I don't cook, or even worse, I cook 2 days and you cook 2 days. I'm glad I brought this into this list, because this is not something you want to tell him after you are married. At least tell him something like that before you get married, because this might be a deal breaker for her.
Come on, Fouad. Come on. I think that goes for anything. Communicate before you get married. If you're not great in the kitchen, you don't want to be in the kitchen, then yeah, you make an arrangement. Like, okay, I wouldn't expect anyone to cook, but like, whatever, just be open before you get married. Grandpa Joe says, my husband isn't Egyptian and he never forces me in any way to learn how to cook his traditional dishes. I don't like Fouad. Fouad is ridiculous. And Grandpa Joe is Egyptian. No, I've never made any Egyptian dishes, just me. I've never made any. No, we would have our housekeeper make dishes. No, I mean, I would love to, have a really good recipe for basbousa because I miss it so much, but there's so many different recipes out there. I don't even know which one is the one that I like. So, Fallen Angel says, I feel like the guy should also know because if they can't cook, you will notice. Oh, definitely. And some guys have never had free reign of the kitchen to be able to do the cooking, Like some men really appreciate that. Like, well, what do you feel like having? Oh, you want to, okay. Well, hey, how about, men usually, men that haven't cooked for a while, and like they're starting to learn, they'll just dump all kinds of spices in. It doesn't even matter. They just want it like spice. And hey, I'll tell you, if your husband doesn't cook, he doesn't like to cook, and you encourage him to make something, just go over when he's in the kitchen and give him a slap on the butt. Like, oh, I like how you look when you're the chef tonight, and just give him a good slap. And then he'll be making dinner almost every night.
You are not in the cuisine. You're the chef. Yeah? Put it that you're the captain of the ship when it comes to the cuisine. You would do whatever you want to do there. He wouldn't tell you, no, do this, do that. You are the one who decides everything. You decide what he buys. That's why I'm saying it doesn't mean that you don't have power over anything. You have power over things. We'd go and buy things. We would help you also sometimes. If you need help, we would help you. But you should not take it as, yeah, I cleaned 2 days, you clean 2 days. No. This is not something that we do. And
yeah, Fouad, I feel like is really speaking for himself. I feel like he's speaking for himself here. Yeah. Lisa Raven, I had to learn to make American dishes. My husband's family is all chefs. Oh, no pressure, huh? No pressure at all. Yeah. They like the attention. Yes. Thank you, Nora. Yeah. And, similar, I don't like to clean. It has to be done. I'm not cheerful about it. I'm not a trad wife. I will never be a trad wife. It's just not my personality. And, we would share a lot of the stuff around the house, but also, when I was working a lot, because I worked when I was there, I wasn't just like sitting around an apartment like Chantal did. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. But, we're both working. We've both got stuff going on. And, thankfully, in the States, it's so different because thankfully in Egypt, hiring a housekeeper was not expensive at all. And it's so, he and I might go out grocery shopping and come back and the house is completely cleaned. The floors are swept, the dishes are done. And it's just such a sense of relief. But it's not like that in the States. You could pay a couple $100 in a day, and then you don't know, is this person going to steal from me? And, it's just so different. So different. So Fouad saying he doesn't want to clean, that the wife should be cleaning. That's great, Fouad. I hope the woman that you end up marrying is ready to take on all of the household duties. And I'm sure, Fouad, I am sure that you will not ask her to go out and work in the workforce. And in addition to all of her duties in the home. Right? I'm sure. AYS, me neither, and happily married for 15 years. Alhamdulillah. That is wonderful. Mashallah. If Fouad wants her to do everything, she better not be expecting her to go out and work, too.
Also, it depends on the house. Sometimes you would get into into a house where a man has his own staff, the people who helps clean the house, people who helps clean the dishes, but still he would want you to prepare the food. And that's it for today's video. If you have any more questions or concerns that...
Oh, Fouad, we have a lot of questions and concerns, I'm just saying. But let me give you the link to his channel, of course. Try not to leave him any nasty comments, you know. He made this video 2 years ago, so it's possible that his views have evolved. Let's see. Let me check. What defines a good Muslim husband? He uploaded it 2 months ago. You guys want to watch that? That sounds good. You know, Fouad isn't helping with the children either. I know. I don't know. And if the woman doesn't want kids, says Sunny Days, I think it's like the same thing. You just got to communicate up front. Right up front. And thankfully, like he said in the very beginning, he's going to let you know his intentions up front. And you let him know up front. I think that's only fair. Like, look, I don't want kids. I'm not a great housewife. I am so great at so many other things, but I'm not great at being a housewife. I think if everyone's honest, coming to the table with what they're good at, what they're not good at, what they want to do, what they don't want to do, you know, then you can make an informed decision about, is this who I want to spend the rest of my life with, potentially. Just being honest with each other. We want to hear from his mother now. Yeah. Is he married? I don't know yet. All marriages need to be a partnership. We're there to help each other. Right. And, you know, men and women have strengths in different areas. The first thing I told my husband when we were dating is that I don't want kids, and we never, ever have spoken about it again. That is wonderful. Communication is key. It really is. You're not letting a stranger wash your dishes? Okay. Are Arabs and Muslims encouraged to marry young? I don't want to put together Arabs and Muslims because they are two separate things. But I would say Muslims are, because we're not supposed to have sex without being married. So that can be difficult. Yeah. Yeah. What defines a good Muslim husband? I wonder what Fouad thinks. I would like to hear from Fouad's wife, actually, on that. But I don't see a woman in any of these thumbnails. Huh. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, I'd like to see this. What defines a good Muslim husband? And, you know, so that we have the same frame of reference, we could possibly relate this to Salah. Okay? We can have our checklist against Salah. You hope Fouad's future wife holds him to the same standards. Right. Because sometimes, I mean, you get a little bit older, you get a little more experience under your belt. You know, you may look back at the list of must-haves that you had when you were in your 20s and be like, huh, huh. Must have T-Mobile and a blue couch. Yes. Traditionalist Catholics wait till marriage. Right. Yep.
Here. In this video, we will talk about how important it is to choose a man who prays, who fasts, and who practices Islam fully.
Okay. Oh, where's this? Where do you think Fouad is from?
True religion isn't just rituals. It's reflected in your character, your trustworthiness, and how you treat others. If your faith doesn't reflect in your character, then something essential is missing there. Because at the end, religion is character. And character is religion. They can pray all night. They can fast all year. But what does that mean if they lack honesty? If they lack humility? If they lack mercy in their dealings with people? Aren't those things better indicators of their character?
Amen. Amen, brother. Amen. You can be going through the motions, doing everything to make yourself look like you're following your religion to a T, But at the end of the day, it comes down to your character. That's right. I totally agree with that. Bahraini or Qatari? Okay. Your husband's from a very large family, Dying Duck Fit, so 6 to 8 was common. I'm an only child. We had a long talk. I'll bet. It took your husband years to convince you to use the dishwasher, Lisa Raven? Oh, but do you love it now? Do you love the dishwasher now? Catholics get very freaky while avoiding the actual act, Lucy Jane. It's not like they don't do bedroom stuff before marriage, just not the kind that makes baby. Well, have you ever heard about the Mormons? And they have something called soaking. Have you ever heard of that? That's some weird stuff.
Sometimes you can find people who practice the religion. They pray, they fast, they do everything, but it's not reflected in their character. And for those kind of people, it's because the practices they do have become just a routine. They've been doing it for many years.
You think so?
It's not effective.
Hectic Llama, you think soaking is a hoax? I don't know. I think probably like Mormon Stories podcast, I think someone talked about that. I was really blown away at how creative people could get, as close as they possibly could to having sex without having sex. And it's like, do you still feel like that's okay religiously to do that? Everyone's heard of soaking, but almost no one's done it. Okay. How do we explain soaking? This is how I heard of it. Okay, this is like what was said on a video. So the definition of soaking in our chat might be a little bit different. This is what I heard. Okay, that okay. Mormons, please weigh in. Yes, not Neve. That's funny. Mormons, yes. Let's talk. Bump and grind without the bumping. Oh, I didn't even know that was another term for it, Miss Creepypasta. Okay. Chicken warming. Okay. All right. Yes. Jumping in, but not in. And sitting there soaking. Pulling back before finish. Salty Blonde said. I've also heard in a video that someone said there will be a third person there bouncing on the bed because apparently if either of the man or the woman have the intention of doing it for sexual pleasure, then it's wrong. But if someone's on the edge of the bed making the bed bounce and move, that causes the movement for the man and the woman, and there's no penetration. So, okay. That's what you heard too, not Eve? Yeah. Like a third person in the room even. A third person! Like, oh, we didn't have sex. No, we're still virgins. We are still virgins. But you have a whole other person sitting on the bed and you both have your pants off? Okay. I mean, you might as well. You might as well, right? Jeez. Yes, Sir Austin. Yes, the soaking. I know. And I heard that in a YouTube video. I think it was Mormon Story or one of those. Like, it was a couple. It was a married couple who are no longer Mormon. They were talking about it. You're married to an ex-Mormon? Oh. Yeah, apparently that's better than sex because you're not losing your virginity. Because that's like the main thing, as long as you don't lose your virginity. But even with the third person there, that's what I'm saying, Ms. Bella, right? It's kind of like the mental gymnastics, right? If the third person is there and you know that that person is there to move the bed for you, that's still an intent. I agree. No penetration. No. Right, Dying Duck Fit. Weren't they like blonde? It's on the tip of my tongue. I guarantee if a Mormon kid confessed to their bishop that they had done either of those things, they would not be considered worthy. Wow. Grandpa Joe. I hate that I'm definitely going to look at this after the stream. Yeah. Waterbed. Waterbed sales in Utah. There's a scene in Jury Duty with a friend bouncing in the bed. Really, Jen? I've never seen that. I mean, to add a third person to the mix? Yeah, right. What about the magic underwear? Right. What about that? That's a whole other thing. Your algorithm is about to is about to take another turn, I see. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Blondes. Yeah, they showed off the holy undergarments and talked about their experiences. Yeah. Maybe it's like super traditionalists do it, like super traditionalist Catholics not believing in protection. Maybe. But I guess like when they go on their mission, like at a certain age, like they're young adults and they go on a mission, like either like to anywhere, it can be anywhere in the world or in the States. But like there will be at least, I think it has to be like 2 people and a chaperone or something. So that, and they can't spend too long in the bathroom by themselves. And that probably varies a lot too, depending on how conservative or, you know, the strictness. I'm sure that varies a lot too. Always a chaperone. Yeah. You don't start wearing the garment until you go on a mission or get married. Okay. You found those channels during the Ruby Frankie situation? Yeah. Oh, your father is in LDS, the wrong Missy. Okay. So I remember when Mitt Romney, he was running for president, like 25, 30, 90 years ago or so. And he's Mormon. And he was asked about the magic underwear. And he said, yes, it's a thing. That's when I first heard of it. That's not true about the garment? Okay. What's not true about the garment? That it's magical or that you get it after your mission or if you get married? I think it's more of a generational thing. Younger people have done it. My brother's friends talked about it, about the soaking. I hadn't heard of it. He's 10 years younger than I am. Callie Cat says, so soaking is penetration, but no hip movement, soaking or marinating the penis. That's what I understand. Yeah. They make sleeveless scarmies now? Okay, good to know. Oh, I'm sorry, Hectic Llama. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Okay. Hectic Llama says magic underwear is a derogatory term for the sacred undergarments LDS people wear to remind them of their covenants. I'm so sorry, I didn't know that. What's the best way to refer to it? I've always heard it called that. I didn't know it was derogatory. I apologize. Fallen angel, holy undergarments for the temple. No, I'm so glad. No, I'm so glad you said something because, I mean, you know, I'm so glad. Just like, you know, I have to correct some things like, hey, you know, saying this about Muslims, that's not the best. That's not the greatest thing to say. You know, when people don't know. People don't know. It's best that they know. So thank you for letting us know. Sacred undergarments. You call them temple garments. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we all learned. It looks like a lot of us learned something. Yeah. Yeah, because I would never want to offend anybody. But, you know, that does help a lot. Sacred undergarments or temple undergarments. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for understanding that we are simply ignorant and not trying to offend anybody at all. Okay. We did learn something. Or garments is good. Garmies if you're feeling sassy. Okay. It's different and if you don't know and say it, but once you do know and keep saying it, you're a turd. I 100% agree. Yes. Yes, that's true. Brandon Sanderson is also LDS. I don't know who that is. Your father-in-law, that's LDS, not your dad, says the wrong Missy. Okay. We do learn something every day. I love it. Oh. Hectic Llama grew up in the church and went on a mission, married in the temple. Husband and I left in our mid-30s. Okay. Salty Blonde says, yes, soaking in any sexual contact is a sin. Teenagers in lust are always trying to find a way to bend the rules. Right. It's not just LDS. It's in other stricter Christian denominations too. Okay. I mean, yeah, teenagers are going to try, bend the rules on everything, right? Yeah. It is an educational channel. I mean, yeah, to some extent, try to get something out of it, right? The loopholes. That's right. Loopholes. Why are they so against porn? Like that's like a biggie, Emerald Blue says. Yeah, remember Ruby Frankie's husband? I think it was, the other woman was saying that any man who watches any kind of porn is a sex addict. That's it. Like, no discussion. He's a sex addict if he's ever seen porn. Yeah, Dying Duckfit says the baptism performed for those who have passed really was interesting to learn about as well. I have some Mormons in my family line. I wonder if any of my ancestors have been included. I wonder. Chantal's School of Mental Gymnastics. Oh, LDS is Latter-day Saints. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the Mormon Church, is what it's called. So it's like an abbreviation. No, don't. I mean, hey, if you don't know, you don't. It's not a big deal. Yeah, please nobody be afraid to ask questions or anything, you know? So many of us don't know so many things. A while ago, word on the street was that teens were having anal sex to still be able to claim their virginity. Salty Blonde says that is actually a thing that I have heard about. I don't think I've ever mentioned it on this channel. I heard about that when during Operation Desert Storm, when the U.S. military was off base meeting Kuwaiti girls, that they would only have anal sex so that they could stay virgins. Yeah. I guess it was a big thing. Porn is a big problem, says Hectic Llama. My opinion is that there's so much sexual repression and a taboo against talking about it that it's inevitable. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, everyone's like, oh, the Muslims are so devout and holy, and it's like, okay. We got Kuwaiti 18-year-old girls having anal sex, with American guys, like, no problem. Okay? We're not like, some people think we're like walking around in robes and like praying all day and, okay. Lots of Kuwaiti young ladies taking it and, okay. So they could stay vaginally virgin. So. Speaking of the duties of Muslim husbands, says Wonder Twin. I think Wonder Twin is Muslim. It's a duty for him to satisfy his wife's needs too. Yes, sexually. Yes. Muslim wives have the right to good sex and vice versa because sex is really important. Yes, that's true. That's true. It's a right of the wife for the husband to please her sexually. Yes. It's important. We're all sinners in some way or other. That's true. We are. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of religions out there will have more loose or stricter rules. It's quite a learning experience of them. I know, right? Yeah. I mean, if you're in a marriage and you're not having sex, you're friends. You got a friendship or in a roommate, basically. Chastity is more than just sex. We believe that intimacies of any kind should be within the bonds of marriage. Okay, thank you, so. Like any religion, you have those who adhere to the tenets religiously, moderately, or not at all. Yes. Right. I love these talks with you guys so much. You guys, it's such a broad background of people, and you all add something awesome to the conversation. Save a Nation, did you hear that, Chantal? You guys are friends, okay? You're friends. Yeah. Okay, Lolo Lily says, I'm atheist and I think chastity makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, just, not having a belief in God doesn't mean that you don't have, obviously morals and values and things that you hold dear to you. Some people think that. Some people think atheists are just like, they're just doing like all kinds of whatever, but not necessarily. They're living a good life too, potentially. America is so diverse for religion. This is so cool from someone who's from a majority Catholic country. Yeah, no, it is not naive, but I would say the majority of the states are Christian in some way. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play him a little bit. I gotta open the door for my dog, so just give me a moment.
Affecting their heart. It's not affecting how they deal with others. The practices, your prayers, your fasting, your charity, all those things are between you and God. No one can judge you except Him. As another human being, I would rather judge you based on how you treat others. People can't always fake consistent righteous behavior over time. We find people with long beards, people who are called sheikhs, giving regulations just to go along with the country's policies, just to go along with what the king of this country wants, or what the president of this country wants. And this sheikh, he has memorized the Quran, he has studied everything about the religion, but he has different motives. So a person who practices everything is not immune of being corrupted. We cannot misjudge people and have an idea about them solely based on their appearance, or based on the places they frequent. I would know more about you hearing from the person you've worked with. I would know more about you observing how you treat your family, your friends, and even strangers. I would know more about you knowing who your friends are. There's a story of a prince who wanted to test a judge's fairness. And on his way, he met a homeless, and he wanted a ride, so he took him with him on his horse. And when he reached town, he told the homeless, okay, we are here, you can get down. He said, why should I get down if the horse is mine? So the homeless is now claiming that the horse is his. They took them to the judge that the prince wanted to test. When they were brought to the judge had two more cases. One was between a carpenter and a butter seller. The carpenter accused the butter seller of stealing his money, while the butter seller claimed the opposite, that the carpenter had taken it. So when they both appeared before the judge, the carpenter said, I came to buy some butter, and when I took out my purse, he snatched it from me. That's a lie, the butter seller said. He tried to grab my purse while I was making change. So after the judge listened carefully to both of them, he instructed them to leave the purse and return the next day. The following case was the prince, and he was disguised here as a merchant. He told the judge that this crippled man tried to steal my horse. I felt sorry for him and let him ride behind me, but when we reached town, he refused to get off, and he claimed that the horse is his. The crippled man said, that's not true. The horse has always been mine. He's trying just to steal it from me. After listening carefully to both of them, the judge instructed both men to leave the horse in his care and return the next day. The next day, the court reconvened. And in the case of the carpenter and the butter seller, the judge ruled in favor of the carpenter. He gave him the purse with the money, and the butter seller was sentenced to 50 lashes. And for the second case, between the prince, the merchant, and the homeless man, the crippled man, the judge asked both men if they could identify the horse if it's among 20 others. And they both said yes. So the crippled man went and truly identified the horse among these 20 horses. And so did the prince. But then the judge ruled in favor of the prince, the merchant. The prince was in shock. How did he know? We both identified the horse. Surprised by the decision and how he knew that the horse is his, he went back to the judge the next day. When the judge saw him, he said, what do you want? Aren't you happy with my decision? Then the prince, the merchant, said, no, not at all. I just want to know, how did you know that the money was to the carpenter and not the butter seller? And how did you know that the horse was mine? Even though we both identified the horse among the 20 others. The judge said for the carpenter and the butter seller, I placed the money overnight in water. See if any butter residue would float on the water. In the morning, I saw that there was none. And this proved to me that the money belongs to the carpenter, as the butter seller's greasy hands would have left some butter in it. So the carpenter was awarded his money, and the butter seller was punished for lying. But for your case with the horse and the other man, it was a bit trickier, because both of you identified the horse. When you both approached the horse affectionately stretched its neck towards you, and it did the opposite with the other man. A horse knows its true owner. By observing its reaction, I determined who it belongs to. Then the prince, astonished by the judge, he revealed himself to him. He told him that I am the prince, I'm not a merchant. And you can ask me whatever you want. I want to reward you. The judge, surprised that the prince was disguising himself as a merchant, he said, Thank you, your highness, but I need no reward for doing my job with fairness and honesty. So you see, you test people by observing their action, by observing how they do their work, how they interact with people, how they conduct themselves. Actions truly speak louder than words. Someone's religious practices or how they present themselves don't always reflect their true nature. We can meet someone who seems pious, and we will feel that something is wrong about them. We cannot pinpoint it, but something doesn't feel right. That's our intuition telling us that something is off. And often, if you observe carefully, the behavior of this person will confirm it. So my advice is this: don't judge someone's goodness solely by how they look or the religious practices they display. Instead, let their actions speak for them. I'll leave you with this, and I will see you hopefully in the next video.
So we marry the horse. Oh my goodness. We're back in and we're feisty. Hold on one sec. So we went to what defines a good Muslim husband to marrying horses and how to choose a good horse, and I don't even know where that was going. I really don't know. I don't know. I was lost too. And my dog was pooping and I was just waiting for him. Are the beards to get longer as you are married, or is that a personal choice? Muslim men are supposed to have beards, and it can be just like a very short beard. It doesn't have to be long or anything. It can be well groomed. And that's what helps to identify a man as a Muslim, if he has a beard. He doesn't have to have a mustache, but I think that's probably kind of cultural or to how conservative religiously a man is. But, you know, there's no like, I don't know. Someone else could probably answer that question a little bit better. Like, you know, the Muslim men that I know are modern men, so they don't have long beards or anything. He'd be a great motivational speaker for horse racing. Yeah. Observing actions rather than words. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that kind of veered off a little bit. I was like, what? Huh? Yeah. How long have we been streaming today? Oh my gosh, it's already been 3 hours. Time flies in the nest. And I've got to come back tonight at 9 p.m. I almost forgot. So it was to look at what the person does, not just what they say. Okay. That's a good lesson. It's very important that it's well groomed because cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes. Some schools of jurisprudence are stricter about the beard than others. Wondertone. Yes. Thank you. I like to talk about madhab. What would you say, like Hanbali or Hanafi? would ask for a longer beard? Would you say, Wonder Twin? I love to talk about that. That gets deeper than most people are in Gore World. When they hear, when they want to talk about Islam, they just want to know what Chantal is doing that's haram, and that's the end of it. Interesting. Saban Nation, I'm not sure yet. I don't know what we're doing tonight yet. I don't know as of now, but we'll do something. We might, we could, I don't know. We could get ready for the pageant. I still need to post pageant, just the general outline of the pageant. Hanbali's definitely stricter, yes. And the Malakis are at least strict on the beard topic. Yeah. I tend to go with the Malaki madhab myself. Yeah. Oh, definitely. We are going to stream. We're going to start earlier than we would for Live on Patrol. It'll be 9 p.m. Eastern instead of 10:15 Eastern. Yeah. But, yeah, we'll do something. Yeah, maybe we'll make some pageant dresses if I don't find a good topic. And hey, you guys can also suggest topics if you would like. Anytime. All right. So I guess that'll do it for now. But I hope to see you guys later on. It's in about 5 hours or so. It's 9 p.m. Eastern, and we will reconvene and talk about something different. Okay, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day if I don't see you later on. And for the rest of you, I will see you deputies off duty at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Anna Gags. Thank you, Mel's, Grandpa Joe, Dapper Doll, Lidsta. It's Beetle Queen, Wonder Twin. You also lean on Maliki or Hanafi mostly? Yes, but Quran first, of course. Nice, thank you. You're working on your pageant bird, Abriana? Awesome. Okay, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.